to seeing how this plays out. Of course, England very interested in seeing how this group plays out. And right now, England could play any of these teams. We've been looking at lots of different variations as to how this works. But if Hungary beat Germany and France beat Portugal, England could play Hungary, which would be awesome. So Hungary beating Germany, France beating Portugal, England would play Hungary. If Germany beats Hungary, which is likely, and Portugal beats France, England play Portugal. I have to admit, I would take either of those. I mean, Portugal is going to be incredibly difficult, but I am very interested in seeing that more than seeing England get destroyed by Germany or getting potentially destroyed by France. Of all the teams, I just don't want Germany. I don't want Germany. So I'll take France. I won't like it, but I'll take it. I'll take Portugal. I won't like it, but it is what it is. I'll really take Hungary. But, we'll have to see how it goes. I don't think it'll be Hungary. I think Hungary is the least likely that we'll face. I think that Portugal's looking pretty good. France is definitely a possibility. Sadly, so is Germany. So, yeah, really, really difficult. Really, really difficult. We have got so much to do. There's so much to do. I need to set a tweet up just to let people know that we are live. As well as that, I just heard that it's going to be Italy versus... Not Italy. It's going to be Spain versus Croatia in the next round, which is very, very interesting. Spain versus Croatia. That means that it could have been England. And after seeing Spain looking so dominant, I'm very, very pleased that we've managed to avoid them. So I think, we've done well not to get Spain. A lot of people would have said Spain might have been an easier option than, say, Portugal or definitely Germany. But Spain looks so good in that match just. Spain looks so impressive that I really wouldn't want to be facing Spain right now, to be honest. So we do have some team news to go through as well. Who is your favourite YouTuber? Says WWE Central. I don't have one. Mouldy Spoon said, Days, it's official. Man United have officially bid 85 million euros for Sancho. What if both games are a draw? What if both games are a draw? Good question. That means I'm going to need Group F. Let's go to Group F. Right. If both games are a draw, then that would mean that Portugal and Germany have got the same points. They'd both be on 4 points. Germany beat Portugal. So I think it's going to be on head-to-head, isn't it? I'd have to double-check, but I'm pretty sure if both games are a draw, we would end up playing Germany. Pretty sure if both games end a draw, we will end up playing Germany. Hopefully, Spain are peaking early in the competition, says Diego. Jordan said, why don't you like to take off your hat? I don't care about taking off my hat, to be honest. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, thank you. Just being pulled in a few different directions at the moment as we're trying to get this tweet sent out so that people know that we're live. Obviously, I want to have a look at the team news as well. All the time, every goal that goes in seems to be affecting who goes through, who they're playing. So it's really difficult to kind of keep up with all of that. Normally, this is quite easy. Normally, it's like the second place team plays the first place team of that group. The first place team of this group plays the second place team. But this whole third place thing, I'm not a massive fan, to be honest. It's definitely bringing some extra drama, but it's just so hard to sit here and work out because you're having to remember results, head-to-heads, look at goals scored, look at goal difference, because a lot of them are just on 3 points. A lot of the teams are on the same amount of points. So there's so many other little factors that you're having to factor in that literally every goal is changing everything. So yeah, I kind of I kind of get it. You know, it means that more nations go through. That's better for obviously more countries, more fans get to see their teams in the next round and whatever. So I get it from that point of view, but I don't know. I'm a boomer. I prefer how it was. Bring back the old times, eh? Bring back the old times. So in this game, we've got some great players. They're actually starting with Silva. I was talking about Silva, saying that I think he's a really good striker. Someone that I would like United to look at. Andre Silva scored, no idea, 20-odd, 30-odd goals in the Bundesliga. Absolutely fantastic player. He actually starts for Portugal alongside Ronaldo and Diego Jota. So absolutely brilliant player. If we change over to the France team, there's slightly different shape there, with Mbappe kind of falling back into like an attacking midfield role, just on the left-hand side. It's kind of position that we would see Rashford in. Griezmann, of course, Benzema playing also. So quite a familiar attacking lineup there for France. I mean, they really do have such talent. I must admit, looking at this French team, I really wouldn't want to be facing this. You know, the attacking talent, and I think also the experience of this French team is quite scary. I do look at this French side, a French side that's won the World Cup, and think, you know, they are going to be so difficult to get past. They are going to be so difficult to beat. It's a big ask, but you know, that's what it's all about. You've got to beat these teams if you want to win this tournament. The final is at Wembley. We've got such an incentive to go forward in this tournament, in this competition. So we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, some fantastic players there. Absolutely brilliant players on the pitch for this game. So I think this game's going to be absolutely brilliant, fantastic to watch. We said the same about Portugal, Germany. And that was a goal fest, 4-2 that ended. This one could be something similar. This could really be something similar. Right, almost done with this tweet. I'm just going to send it out, let people know that we're live, then jump into the chat and see what you lot are saying. Right, boom. Days, it's Silva, not Andre Silva. Oh, I thought it was Andre Silva. It's Bernardo, is it? Oh, I like Andre Silva then. I want to see more of him. I want to see him go to United. Diego, shout out to you. Soulman said, I've got Portugal winning. Jordan said, I follow Braun Strowman and he talked to me. Okay, that's cool. So, yes, in regards to the French team, as we said, such talent. Look at that midfield. Kante and Pogba, really the engine room of this French team. And then such great attacking talent at top with Benzema, Griezmann and Mbappe. I don't know much about Tolisso. Don't know much about Tolisso at all. Let's have a look. Tolisso, France. Plays for Bayern, is it? Let's go down. Plays for Bayern. He has played for Bayern since the 2017-2018 season. He doesn't get much in the way of goals. He's played 173 matches. He's scored 30 goals. He's only played like 16 times last season for Bayern. So, interesting addition to this lineup. See what he's going to bring to them. He's obviously a midfielder, bit of a winger. But, yeah, his international record is only played 4 times for France, which is why I don't recognise him. Tolisso is played 27 times. He's played 4 times in 2021. He only played twice last year. So twice last year, 4 times this year. Yeah, it's not a name When I think of like the French team and big French players, I don't think of Patricio. So yeah, that's someone I'll be keeping an eye out on. But pretty much the rest of them I recognise, and it's a brilliant star-studded lineup, really is. And then in regards to Portugal, 4-3-3 from them. I think they got really outplayed by Germany. Really outplayed. They really struggled to get a hold of the ball. But obviously, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo up top. Diego Jota looking very dangerous. A lot of the attacks for Portugal was coming down the right-hand side. There was a lot coming from the right-hand side that was being whipped across. There was quite a few times that Diego Jota found himself near the back post and able to get on the end of things. So it'll be interesting to see what their strategy is going to be against France. Both teams, France lining up like England would with two central defensive midfielders, although I can see Pogba obviously pushing forward. Kante, he'll kind of stick around. He'll run everywhere, but he'll largely stick around and be that defensive midfielder. But they're playing the same system as England, a 4-2-3-1, and it looks like Portugal going with a 4-3-3. We can have a quick look over at the Germany team as well, because I know a lot of people will have German players in their fantasy team. Germany playing with a 3-4-2-1 with Gnabry up top. They've got Havertz and Sane. Sane starting. I don't think Sane's been starting. No Müller for Germany, which stands out straight away. Kimmich, Gundogan, Kroos, Gossens, Hummels, Rudiger. I was saying earlier, I could see England playing this formation in the next game. I could see a back three of Stones, Maguire, and Mings for England, with, say, Trippier and Walker being the kind of wing backs, and then maybe like a Rice and a Henderson, and then something like Foden, Grealish, and Kane. I could see England playing with something like that. So that's the German team, and then that is the Hungary team. If anyone has got any Hungarian players in their fantasy game. What's your opinion about Portugal's 4-3-3 defence, says Some Solution. I think that Portugal never really set up to be too defensive. So, they're going to be a solid back four. Guerrero does like to get forward, but I think they'll be pretty solid enough. But I think that they're going to look to control things in and around the midfield. You'll see Jota, Silva dropping back, even Ronaldo to a degree. So they'll try and control things in the midfield. I think they've got confidence in their back four. I mean, maybe, against a team like France, you might want to go with something a bit more defensive. I mean, that's pretty defensive by France. Pretty solid though, and honestly not surprising. That's the kind of thing I would expect France to do with Kante and Pogba. But Portugal don't really have the luxury of those kind of players. So as a result, I suppose I'm a little surprised that the formation's not a little more defensive. But I think they're going to try and control the midfield, to be honest. I think they might be looking at that French midfield. They might be thinking that, Mbappe, Griezmann, they're great finishers, but in and around the midfield, they're not really what you would see as like central midfielders. So I think they're probably looking to control the midfield, Portugal. Which is maybe why Talisio is on. But obviously you've got Pogba, you've got Kante. I mean, if Talisio drops back and Benzema drops back, in a way France have got a 4-3-3 as well. So it's going to be a really interesting battle. Tactics, you would have to think, are going to play a big part in this game. Big part in this game. William said, I'm going to miss some of your streams till the 6th. Shout out to you, William. No worries. It's Taco Wednesday, says Cheese Whiz. Well, that's breaking news. The one thing that I want to do, obviously, we've got third place thing going on at the moment. I wanted to just have a look, see if we could start working out who's playing who in some of these groups. That's what I wanted to have a little look at. So I think we've worked out, have we, that it's going to be Croatia versus Spain. 2 of D versus 2 of E. I think Croatia did end up finishing second in the group, didn't they? Let's go and have a look. England were in Group D, was it? Group D of the Euros. Start seeing if we... Yeah, Group D. Wikipedia. So Croatia was second in Group D. So that means that game 42 is the second in D, which was Croatia. They will play the second in E, which has turned out to be Spain. So we've got Croatia versus Spain. We know that Italy are going to be taking on 2 in C. So it's Italy, Austria, I believe. Italy, Austria. Italy versus Austria. And we've got 2 of A, which is Wales. They are taking on 2 of B, which is Denmark, I believe. Let me just have a double check that in Group B. I think it's Denmark. France is in my heart. Just having a little look at some of the matches for this next round already. Because this is our final group now. This is our final group. So, Wales. So, 1 of A plays 2 of C. And 2 of A plays 2 of B. So, yeah, Wales, Denmark, Italy, Austria. We've got Croatia and Spain. So, that is 3 of the games that we've got sorted. 1 of D. So, we've still got to find out who England are going to be playing, of course. So, England will get that result. Whoever finishes second in this group is who England plays. And I think that's all the ones we can work out, to be honest, because all the other ones... the teams are playing third place teams, and that is a nightmare. Right, that is a nightmare. Trying to work that out is a nightmare. Portugal, please win. When will the match start? About 24 minutes. Nick said, I'm confused. If Portugal beats France, does that mean that Portugal win Group F? Or no, I tried looking it up and I just can't figure it out. Dude, it's a nightmare. But I will try and have a look for you. So, Group F. Let's have a look at Group F. So, Group F. If Portugal beat France. If Portugal beat France, they will either be first or second. It all depends on what happens in the Germany game. If Germany win and Portugal win, then Germany are top. If Portugal win and Germany draw, then Portugal would go top. So yeah, there's a way for all the teams to kind of finish in near enough all the positions. I'm not sure that France can finish bottom now. Yeah, in fact, France can't finish bottom. But there's a way for... I think France are guaranteed to be through looking at this. I think France are through. We just don't know if it's first, second, or third. Because if Portugal win and Germany win, France are third. So France can still finish third. But because they've got 4 points, they would be through. They would be through. France are guaranteed to go through. But they might have to go through in third place. Portugal will beat France, says Bakir. Nick said, thanks, I'm not confused anymore. Shout out to you. I mean, I am trying to talk out loud and work a lot of this out. I've been doing it all day, and it's so complicated. What I can tell you about the third place teams is currently Switzerland and Czech Republic are in third place in their groups, and they've got 4 points. All the other groups, third place teams, have got 3 points. So Switzerland and Czech Republic look to me to be guaranteed to be going through. And so we're just waiting to see what happens in this group. But I think Slovakia, I believe, are out because they've got 3 points but minus 5 goals, which is rubbish, right? It's rubbish. Ukraine are third, and they've got 3 points and only minus 1 goal. Finland are the other team in third. They got 3 points and minus 2 goals. So I think that Slovakia are out. I think that Switzerland and Czech Republic are through. And right now we're waiting to find out who is going to join them. What are the other 2 teams that are going to join them? It could be Ukraine, Finland, or whoever finishes third. So we're waiting to find 2 more teams to join them. We'll get that by the end of the day. We'll know all of the next games by the end of the day as well. So it's good. It's exciting. Pricey days here. Czech Republic, Switzerland, and Ukraine have qualified as best of the third places. Finland will also if Germany win and France win by 4 goals. If not, it will be Portugal, not Finland. Okay, so we were just saying Czech Republic, Switzerland look to be through. Ukraine through, we're saying. Makes sense. Slovakia out. Makes sense. So it's between Finland and whoever is in this group. Whew! Mental. So, Czech Republic, so we know that it is A, B, D at the moment. The groups that these teams come from are very, very important because that's going to help decide who plays who in the next round. Diego said, my shot prediction is a Germany 1, Hungary 2. Well, listen, if Hungary beat Germany and France beat Portugal, we play Hungary. So if Hungary do shock the world and beat Germany, then we play Hungary. Days, it's official. Man United have bid 85 million euros for Sancho, as reported by Romano and Sky Sports. Good. It's took way too long. I've got no idea why that's happened and why it's took so long. No idea at all. We can't afford to mess around. We need to get this deal done, get him in, and move on to the next one. Like, I know everyone's excited and all that, but I just want to move on to the next one. We should have signed him ages ago. I understand we could have had him last season, but he would have cost a lot more. So, fine, we waited. We've got him at a cheaper price. Brilliant. Let's just get him in. Let's just get him in and get the area sorted. We need sorted. I hope Portugal win, says Mo Sharoff. Has the game started? No, not yet, my friend. Not yet. We're still waiting for the game to get underway. We haven't even seen the teams emerge yet, so we're still waiting for that. Portugal, Germany. What a great game this promises to be. What are your predictions for this game? I think that it's hard to see France losing, to be honest. I think that, we're sitting here saying that I'm an England fan, obviously, and I'm saying that I would like to play Portugal. So the reason I'm saying that is because I think they've looked a bit vulnerable. And I think that France, current world champions, packed full of talent, pretty strong all over the pitch. Maybe a slight weakness in defence, but if it is, it's not much. I would have to say that France, I think it could be a draw, definitely. But I would say, Mbappe has looked like he's got quite close a few times, Mbappe. Mbappe's looked like he's, just a few misses. He's been really unlucky. I don't think he's scored yet. He's been really unlucky not to score. He doesn't look like Kane, like completely disconnected from the game. He looks like, he's getting chances, but he's just not able to put them away. But that will click, and it could click tonight. And so I'm thinking France. France. It might be like 2-1, 3-1, something along those lines, but France could easily be a draw. I will be surprised if Portugal beat France. I will be surprised if Portugal managed to beat France, because I just think France are pretty solid. So we'll have to see. They've won one and drawn one. But then saying that, I really didn't expect France and Hungary to draw. So that was kind of a shock result for France and Hungary to get a draw. But France know that they need to get something here. Need to get a result here. Because I've said before, the person that finishes second in this group has got to play England in England. No one wants to play England in England. So, no one's going to want to finish, second. The prize for finishing first in this group is that you will then go on to play a third-place team. You will go on to play either the third-place team from A, B, or C. So you will go on to play either. So if you finish top of this group, you will play either Switzerland, Finland, or the Ukraine. You are guaranteed one of those teams. And any of these teams taking on Switzerland, Finland, or the Ukraine, you'd have to say are favourites. You'd much rather that than playing England in England. Lauren said, I don't care who wins this Portugal-France game. Days, will you fall on your sofa if Portugal and Hungary both win? Will I fall on my sofa if Portugal and Hungary both win? Well, if Portugal... What happens? I don't actually know what happens if Portugal and Hungary win. If Portugal win, they're on 6 points. If Hungary win, they're on 4. Germany would be eliminated. Germany would be out. If Hungary win and Portugal win, Germany are out. So that would be awesome. What would that mean, though? Portugal would top the group. Hungary and France would be tied on points. It would come down to goals. And currently, France have got +1. Hungary have got -3. So I think you'd probably say it'd be most likely that it would be Portugal top, France second, Hungary third, Germany fourth. So Germany would be out, which would be awesome. England would play France, which would be not awesome, but whatever. Yeah, that would be. That would be a talking point. I know that much. Germany going out would be, right now Germany could go out. Fall off? Would I fall off my sofa? I don't think there's any way that's going to happen, to be honest. I've got a big table in front of me, and there is literally no room. I don't think there's any way I'm falling off this sofa. What happens if every team was to end in a tie? What would happen if, both games ended in a draw? So, if both games ended in a draw, then the table would stay as it is. And if the table stays as it is, that means that England would have to play Germany. And that would suck. That would be a shock for Germany. Derek said, I would much rather England play Portugal than France or Germany. I agree. In order for that to happen, we need Germany to win and Portugal to win. If Germany win and Portugal win, they both end on 6 points. France would be on 4. Hungary would be on 1. Portugal would be in second place because they lost their head-to-head with Germany. And goal difference would be the same anyway. So, yeah, it would be a case that we would have Portugal. So that's what we'd be looking for. Germany to beat Hungary, Portugal to beat France. I want to know who the Netherlands will play. Okay. So winner of C plays runner-up in D, E, or F. So you will play, Netherlands will play Czech Republic or whoever finishes third in this group. That's who Netherlands will play. You will play either Czech Republic or whoever finishes third in this group. So you could face France, Germany, Portugal, Hungary. Czech Republic or whoever finishes third in this group. That is who Netherlands will play. Days for Finland to get the last best third spot. They need Germany or Portugal to lose by 4 goals. If not, then no matter what, third in Group F goes through. Wow, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Shout out to you, Pricey. I didn't know that. Okay, Amir, I can't see it, bud. I can't see it. I can literally see what you can see on screens. Edward said, I'm going to go 2-1 France. Mbappe and Kante and Ronaldo is going to score. Yeah, I feel like I've got my head a bit more around all of this now. I feel like, I don't know if I've got my head around it or if I've just done so much like, right, what? And worked of bits out. I'm just surrounded with information now. Like, I've got all the information. So I'm quite organised. Germany next. It'd be a tough game, but imagine the momentum. If we beat them, it could carry us all the way. Yeah, I don't want that. It's the whole if we beat them thing that I just get a little bit stuck on. I don't like the look of Germany. I think Germany were very unlucky to lose to France. Very unlucky. It was the first game. They, I think, gave away an own goal, and they ended up losing it. Was it 1-0? So they were very unlucky to lose that game. Then they really showed up against Portugal. Really, I mean, what a game that was. And, yeah, I've got a feeling that Germany are here now. They're at the races. Nick said, did you know that Ronaldo hasn't scored against France in 6 matches? Edward said, if you need help, let me know. I know a lot about football. They're just showing Ronaldo's stats. He's gotten better. He's been more deadly over the age of 30 than he was under the age of 30. They're showing his stats. Touches in the 6-yard box for Ronaldo, 4.9% in 2004, 8.23% in 2016, and I think he's at something like 9% for this tournament. England would beat Germany. I think they could win. You just have to believe, says William. You just have to believe. So, little spotlight on the BBC on Ronaldo at the moment. Yeah, he's what an incredible player. So, we are sneaking our way forward. We've only got 8 minutes to go until the games start. Obviously, we're keeping an eye on both games. The Germany-Hungary game is very, very important. But I do feel pretty confident that Germany should win that. And they should get quite a few goals in it as well. So, yeah, I think all eyes on this Portugal-France game for me. Right now, England play Germany. Right now, England play Germany. Can we please change that? Can we? We've got 90 minutes to please change that. Imagine England versus Ronaldo at Wembley. That would be great. I think this will be 3-1 France, says Scott. Legend Killer says, let's go Portugal. Depends what country you're in. Caliber. Depends what country you're in. In the UK, it's on BBC. Right, Portugal about to make their way out. Ronaldo going to lead them out. It's going to be very interesting. Have Portugal learned anything? Have they changed anything? Have they been able to... Yeah, here comes Portugal. Here comes Ronaldo. I mean, in all fairness, even England, I don't think would... I don't know. I don't know what England are thinking. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Any of these teams going to be hard. There's Mbappe. Yeah, what a game this is. European champions versus world champions. France versus Portugal. Two of the absolute best teams. So, Portugal won the last Euros that were held in 2016. France won the last World Cup that was in 2018. And here we are about to see the Euro champs take on the world champs. How exciting, man. Mark my words, 2-1 for France. Simon said Portugal are hugely underestimated. England would win against Germany. Who do you think wins out of Wales and Denmark? I think Denmark. I think Wales could win. But I just think Denmark, with what happened with Eriksson, they just won 4-1. They've definitely got goals in them. And I just think that Denmark might just... They might have a bit of momentum and unity that really takes them to a different level. I think playing Denmark is going to be tough because they're just going to throw everything at it. And, they were staring down the barrel of going out. So you're going to have to really perform to knock them out. Only one team can win this. We've seen lots of great performances. But at the end of the day, only one team will win it. Who is that team going to be? We've seen lots of great teams. In fact, it's been a brilliant championship. Really has. Sometimes you can watch these championships and there's really one standout team. And they look to be the team that will go on to do it. But this one, you could make an argument for 4 or 5 teams. Maybe more. Portugal back 4 looks like Nelson, Pepe, Diaz, Guerrero. Their weakness is set pieces, says Diego. Edward said, I know that Mbappe is the youngest player to ever win a World Cup. Anthony said, all that hype for Diamond Mine only for them to be involved in the cruiserweight division. Yeah, I must admit I was a bit unimpressed with Diamond Mine. I think Roderick Strong looks great. He looks fired up. They've got a guy called Suzuki, who is a 40-year-old Japanese wrestler who I'm not overly familiar with. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if he's done much in New Japan or whatever, but I'm not overly familiar with it. I don't see him and get all excited. He was just kind of standing there with his arms folded. He didn't really do it for me. And then I think it was Tyler Rust is the third one that we've seen. This is not Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. It doesn't hit as hard as the Shield. It doesn't do it. It just doesn't do it for me right now. I mean, obviously I'll give him a chance. But yeah, this doesn't feel like an Undisputed Era. This doesn't feel like a Shield. Roderick Strong looks sexy. He looked good. Hard to believe that Bruno Fernandes isn't starting. My God, I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. That's a bit scary that Portugal have got such talent. And I didn't even notice that Fernandes isn't starting. There is the Portugal team for you. Can you promise to sing the England national anthem next time they play? Do you want to know? It's something that I have thought of doing, but my voice is so shot after all of these streams that I haven't been doing it. Because whenever I have done it, it's been awful. It's one thing singing the national anthem, it's another thing butchering it. Right. We're about to get underway here. Kyle, Portugal or France? I'm leaning a draw, to be honest, but it could be France. I think France are looking very comfortable. I don't think France have really got out of any kind of gear. So, Portugal, France. I'm a Portugal fan, so go Portugal. As soon as the game starts, then I will bring up the stats and everything. Yeah, France are guaranteed to go through. But, I mean, it does matter where you finish. If they win the group, they get much, much easier games. So, here we are. We've started. We're underway. Let's see how this plays out. What I want to do is I need to try and find the other game, which I think is on, like, BBC Two. So, you need to keep an eye on Germany and Hungary as well. No way, we got Patricio in goal. Days, what's your score predictions? Mine would be 3-1 Portugal and Hungary 4-3 over Germany. I think 2-1 France. I think it could be 3-0 to Germany. I think Germany are absolutely irresistible. I think Germany are an incredible team. Ball played across, headed away by Portugal. Rain is coming down in Munich. Don't forget, Germany-Hungary is being played in Munich. So we are in Budapest for Portugal versus France, and we are in Munich for Germany versus Hungary. Is Ronaldo CR7 persona the same as that of UFC Conor McGregor? I don't know what that means. Out to the right-hand side for France, passing it amongst their defence. We're underway in Germany. We're underway in France. Ball played forwards, and you're going to see quite a bit of that. Those kind of balls for the French attackers to try and run onto. So this is going to be absolutely fascinating. We've got two gripping games for different reasons, really. Germany, you would expect to storm it against Hungary. So can Hungary just keep them at bay? And in this game, you know, Portugal, France, I think it's going to be really close. There's Rey Mysterio, Dominic versus Roman and Jay. And then we'll have Jimmy as a manager. Dave in real life, shout out to you. Austin says, it's time! Ball goes out to the right-hand side for Portugal, who are in France's half. And looking to try and find a way forward, but they end up going back to the halfway line. Still being driven back a little bit. Ball is almost given away. Mbappe just couldn't control it. Ball rolls out in Germany, and it looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Hungary. Rain is really coming down in Germany. Right, let's get some stats. I'm sure we should have some now. Yeah, there we go. 71% possession for France at the moment. So you can see they've actually changed the formation now that we're underway with the game. We've got a bit more of an opportunity to see how they're setting up. So it's changed from that 4-3-3 into a 4-1-4-1. So they've gone with Pereira as like that defensive midfielder and a row of four. Does the French line up? The French formation hasn't changed. Ball whipped into the centre, headed away by Portugal. Days, do you see England beating Portugal, France or Germany? I just don't see it. We've got to step up our game to have a chance. I can see England getting through. I'm not saying they're going to get through, but it's not impossible. It's not like they've got no chance. I mean, maybe it's 60-40, 40% chance we get through, 60% we go out. But we do have good players. We do have time. It's not as if the game is in a couple of days. I think that's a key factor. It's a couple of rest days. And actually, we're one of the last teams to play. Good save by a Hungary goalkeeper there. We're one of the last teams to play in this round of 16. So our game isn't until Tuesday. So we've got a week, to do what we need to do. Prepare specifically for whoever we're going to play. So, I don't fear the game. I'll be nervous, but it comes down to this: if we're going to win it, you've got to beat whoever, and it's at Wembley. It's not as if we're travelling a million miles away and we've only had a couple of days to prepare and we've got a few injury problems or all this kind of stuff. Like, we're all right. On the left-hand side, trying to whip the ball in. It looks like France. I tell you what, Mbappe just bringing a bit of intensity there. Mbappe really running at the Portuguese defence. That's something that he does so well. Managing to skip past a couple of players. Here we go. France corner, and it's cleared. And the ball goes out. France are able to switch the play from left to right when attacking. Looks like it's going to be a corner over in Germany for Hungary. Hungary with a corner. It'd be great if they could get something from this. Absolutely messed it up. Played it. He rather than whipping it in, he played it to a teammate, and Germany closed it down, and the ball didn't even get in. The Hungarian coach is furious. So Hungary have got the ball, but there's a sea of players. It does manage to kind of get into the penalty box eventually, but straight into the arms of Neuer. Odds on Gundogan getting one for Germany. I would think it unlikely, to be honest. I mean, he could, but I would think it unlikely. You've got so much attacking talent in there. I think Gnabria's got to look pretty good to get a goal. He's had chances, Gnabry. Same as Mbappe. We pass it back to the keeper too much, in my opinion, but we do have players. That's a good point. WrestleVotes have tweeted Big E could be going to Raw, but still as a singles wrestler. Shout out to you, Dave. Yeah, that's a really good point about passing it back. We do that a lot. I don't know if it's a strategy because it's been identified that when we keep it in the midfield, we end up losing it. So maybe they've decided. I mean, it's definitely a tactic. It's done on purpose that we play it back to the goalkeeper a lot. England play it back to their defenders and back to their goalkeeper a lot. I can only imagine it's been identified that we lose the ball or give it away too easily if we keep it around the midfield. So we send it back to try and rebuild and have a look at our options. Right, it's going to be a throw into Portugal. Amazingly, we've almost had 10 minutes. As it stands right now, we will be playing Germany. Dave, yeah, heard that. Hopefully Raw don't mess him up with their booking. How about Big E to Raw and Drew to SmackDown, says Anthony. Right, here we go. France with a throw-in Portugal's half. Comes back to Pogba, plays it back to the halfway line. Germany whip the ball in and gets headed out. So, goal kick to Hungary over in Germany. France on the ball at the moment. Along the halfway line. Little bit of patience required. Just passing it around, keeping it simple. Some nice movement, though. Yeah, Mbappe was running and Pogba tried to play the ball into him. I mean, it's crazy to think, like, you look at Mbappe and how he plays compared to Kane. Like, 10 minutes in and Mbappe has been heavily involved. He kind of gets himself involved, and I don't know if Kane gets himself involved. Mbappe's been, like, on the left. He's been in the centre. I don't know if he's just got better conditioning. He just runs and runs and runs. What is it about these French players, man, that just seem to have really good cardio? They just run and run and run. Like Kante in particular. Just does marathons during matches. But the French team just seem to have really good conditioning and really good cardio. It's a real strength of theirs. Now, England can look a little bit leggy at times. Can look like they're getting a bit tired. Into the midfield. Wonderful passes. Wonderful passes in the midfield. I think there's a few boos because a player went down. A Portuguese player went down. Kante on the ball. News coming through from Munich. Hungary have scored. Oh, I have not got that. Hungary have scored. Wow, Hungary are on the ball right now. I've still got it at 0-0. Ball whipped in, headed, and there it is. Yep. There it is. The ball whipped into the penalty area and a header, and Hungary have scored. Hungary have scored. What does that mean? That currently means... What does that mean? Oh my God, what does that mean? I think that means we're currently playing Portugal. That's a difficult one to work out. Hungary have scored. Wow. So, well, hopefully they give us an updated table. But that would put Hungary on 3 points. It would put put Hungary on 4. Germany on 3, Portugal on 4, France would be winning the group. Portugal and Hungary would be on the same points. Portugal's beaten them, so I think it means we're currently playing Portugal. Currently playing Portugal. England, Portugal, right now. Ball whipped in. It's just a low header into the corner. And, I mean, I wouldn't get too carried away. He scored that goal in, like, the 10th minute. Yeah, there we go. There's confirmation. As it stands, Portugal are second, Hungary are third, Germany are going out. As it stands right now, Germany are going out. Yes, 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 yes. You deserve it. You deserve it. Oh my God. England, Portugal, I'd take that. Oh, what if France score now? If France score now, guys, if France score, then it's England, Hungary. If France score, it'll be England, Hungary. We need France to score, and then we need to end both games right now. Right now. We need France to score, and we've got to end both games. There's still a long way to go, and Germany fighting to stay in the Euros. That is unbelievable. And the longer the game goes, the more the pressure's going to mount. It's going to keep Mason mounting. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting this. Who was expecting this? I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. If Hungary beat Germany and France beat Portugal, England play Hungary at Wembley. Come on, France. Come on, France, you losers. Les losers. Come on. How long's left? How long's left in the game? Are we at like the 80-something minute yet? Are we into added time? Silva on the ball, looking to... oh, no, nice. Lovely pass back into the centre. No one there. Portugal in France's penalty area. Oh, my God, this is great. Portugal versus England. Hey, it's not great, any of these teams. It's not great, but... Do I want Germany? I don't. Even though they're losing to Hungary, I still don't want them. They looked incredible against Portugal. Ball through the middle. Here we go. Oh, and it's saved. That was a real opportunity for Mbappe. Stupid Mbappe. Wow. Legend Killer says R.I.P. Germany. I kind of feel like I need a little summit. Save. It was saved. I need some text, because I think a lot of people are only going to care who England are playing if they're on this channel. England currently play Portugal. No. England currently face Portugal. We need Super Nicky. Hey, listen, it seems like Super Nicky's playing for Hungary. Here we go. Here we go. Don't know where I'm putting it. I feel like down here works quite well. No, doesn't work very well at all. Now I'm looking at it. England currently play Portugal. Right, still 1-0 in that game. Obviously a long way to go. There we go. Yes, that's it. We've got plenty of info. Germany and Portugal are going to win. Days will be broken. No, that'd be all right. That would be Portugal. If Germany win and Portugal win, we still play Portugal. I think Germany is losing. Well, you don't need to think that. They are losing. 1-0 Hungary. But sadly, a long way to go. Ronaldo Ball played into the centre and goes out for a throw-in. It's quite a close affair, this, isn't it? I mean, look at the stats. Here comes Germany breaking into the penalty area. Whipped across. No one there. Oh, my God. The ball going. Hungary are living a charmed life. Hungary are living a charmed life. Ball goes across the front of goal. No one's there to put it away. So right now, France 52%, Portugal 48%. One shot and one shot on target for France. 2 shots and 2 shots on target for Portugal. I mean, this could be 0-0, couldn't it? These two teams could easily just cancel each other out. The drama is undoubtedly in the other game that we've got going on. Have Lucozade sponsored you yet? No, they haven't, unfortunately. After everything I've done for them as well. Days, how you doing? Tharuka, shout out to you. I'm doing all right. I'll be doing amazingly if France can score. If France can score, I'll be over the moon. Imagine if England get hungry. Imagine if England get hungry. Ronaldo snapping at that shot and it going wide. Germany on the ball. I'd like to get some Germany stats, actually. Let's have a look at Germany. One football. It's good site, One Football. I've never used it before the Euros, but loads of information. And it's telling me that Germany have had 68% possession, 3 shots, 1 on target. Right, 20 minutes gone. We're almost halfway through the first half. Germany again into the centre, trying to play the ball into the middle, but well defended by Hungary. France have got the ball in Portugal's half. England-Hungary, sponsored by Just Eat. You couldn't make it up. Go Portugal, go Cristiano. Stanky Mayonnaise, shout out to you. Yeah, I mean, France really struggling to break through Portugal here. Really struggling to break through Portugal. So, Portugal defending quite well at the moment. And in all fairness, 20 minutes have gone. And Germany haven't been able to score. Out to the wings for France. Pogba on the ball. Nice little dink, but couldn't get it through. Benzema, they're working hard. Benzema. A hole of Austin as well. What happens if both end in a tie? If both end in a tie, we end up facing Germany. So if both games draw, I think we end up facing Germany. England currently... Oh, they've hit the post! Germany hit the post! Oh, Germany hit the post. It's a corner that's whipped in. Tell you, Hungary, as you could imagine, are living a charmed life. Having to defend with their lives. We've already seen balls zip across. And no German player able to turn it home. Headed up. Falls into the penalty area. There's a scramble right into the arms of the keeper. Oh! Right into the arms of the Hungarian keeper. I tell you, the more exciting game to watch, without a shadow of a doubt, is the Germany-Hungary game. Germany are knocking and trying and working. But they still find themselves losing 1-0. They've been behind for 10 minutes now. Trying to dance into the inside. Plays it out, looking to get a cross in. Whips it into the centre. Hungary having to try and get it clear. Defending with their lives. Headering it out. Oh, it'll be great if I get to add them. Germany will attack until it's 6-1, says Lastex. Electra Lopes is a star. That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. Looks like this game is for Hungary. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. I did not expect him to take the lead. Ball whipped him. Headed out of the penalty area by Hungary. I mean, Hungary will not be able to cope with this pressure for 90 minutes. It's absolute non-stop. It's relentless. So, I'd be feeling okay if I was look at that, hit the crossbar. I'd be feeling all right if I was a German fan. Wow. Alex Lopez's start. Portugal is on padlock. Hungary has their own forbidden door locked. Hayden said, come on, Portugal. Genres Khalid, shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate the support. I bet that star last night on NXT is my encore performance. Right, we are coming up to the 25th minute. Germany obviously still on the ball. Their stats are 70-30 now. 70% possession for Germany. 70-30. 5 shots, 2 on target. I'm all over the Hungary thing. I've just had my dinner. Is France versus Portugal after this? What do you mean, buddy? It's on right now. It's 0-0. The ball's just in and around the midfield. So, not many chances. Both teams sort of cancelling each other out. So far, 25 minutes gone. 3 shots on target. 4 shots in total. But the other game, Hungary is beating Germany 1-0. Portugal on the ball. Moutinho. Sanchez working hard. Look at that. Kante just takes out Sanchez. Johnny Drip Drip wouldn't like you making fun of his wife. Personally, I think Hungary need one more goal. Yeah, well, several. But they'll be feeling all right at the moment. I mean, the thing is, they're just going to have to defend for their lives, to be honest. Right, free kick to Portugal. Free kick to Portugal. It's not within shooting range. Well, I suppose it is, but it'd be one of the greatest goals ever scored. Ball played into the penalty box. And Lloris comes out, punches it. Penalty! Penalty for Portugal. Why is the Spanish referee running away from everyone? The referee. So, Lloris gets a yellow card, and it is a penalty to Portugal. So, he goes to punch the ball, but he actually punches the player. It's an easy mistake. Going for the ball, going for the ball. Oh, I've knocked a man out. Yeah, a lot of French players around the referee here. A lot of French players around. I mean, he's given his decision. What do you want him to do? So, I think... Oh, right. I think he's asking the ref for VAR. We've got people coming on. He got knocked out, man. Pogba's coming over. Pogba's coming over, and I think asking for VAR, urging VAR. Okay, so we're just getting a replay. Now, the ball's played in. I mean, it does look moody. Maybe all 11 Hungary players should hang on the crossbar. Well, it's still 1-0. I mean, we've got people on the pitch right now. You got hit right in the ear. That's a moody place to get hit as well, isn't it? Gonna proper mess up your equilibrium. I don't think that's a penalty. Clear penalty. Definitely a penalty. If it's a penalty, Portugal should score. Well, it's a debatable one. He's coming out to punch the ball, and he gets the ball first. The keeper gets the ball first. He comes out and he punches the ball, and he does hit the ball first. Well, look, let's see what Ronaldo can do. I don't even know what would happen now, who we would play. If Portugal win this, does it all change again? My God, I don't know what happens. I don't know what's happening. Right, Ronaldo standing over the ball. If Portugal win and Hungary win, Ronaldo scores. If Portugal win, 6 points. Hungary win, 4 points. I think we're now playing France. Oh my God, things have changed again. I'm pretty sure England are now playing France. If Hungary win, that's 4. If Portugal win, that's 6. Oh my God. How are we meant to... Well, I'm not a fan of this. That was never a penalty. That was never a penalty! Stupid referee. Clearly wasn't a penalty. Can't believe it. I'm appalled. Right. France up next as it stands. Woo, go Portugal. I don't want France. I don't want Mbappe. France are meant to win this game. Still, Germany haven't scored. Flipping Lloris. Well, look, still a long way to go. How crazy is it, though, that this is changing all the time? All the time. 2 goals. Isn't that's crazy? So, we start off the day with England playing Germany. After 1 goal, it's England-Portugal. After another goal, it's now England-France. England have been playing 3 different sides. That's how close this group is. Scenes tonight, says JJB Gaming. We don't like frogs' legs. France, as it stands, I really don't like that. I mean, I think Germany would be worse. But I don't really want France. So, yellow card for Hugo Lloris. Right, so, well, France are going to have to go for this, aren't they? Yeah, the commentator is saying, after seeing a replay of the penalty, I can see why he wanted VAR. Because he definitely got something on it. Lovely play by Portugal. Portugal really flowing now. Passing the ball. They pass it with such quick intensity. That's what England don't do. Well, don't do enough of. In the middle, lovely shot, goes wide. Ronaldo is a one-man army. On his day, he can be unplayable. That is true. Right, so I need to put that in, don't I? Ronaldo, penalty. Ronaldo went. Oh. It's about, what, the 30th minute? Something like that. It doesn't have to be exact, does it? I'm a fan of the Big V's little team matchup. Pogba is playing too deep, says Diego. Yeah, I mean, France have had some opportunities. France, I mean, it's quite even, but Portugal have had more shots on target. 51-49 possession for France. This is our final group games as well. Final group games. Everything after this is going to be knockouts. Portugal back up on their feet and ball goes into the hands of goalkeeper. Ronaldo, you sexy legend, says Austin. Did you see that New Zealand beat India by 8 wickets? I didn't. No, I didn't. That's great news. Well done to them. What happens if Germany scores now? That would be 3 teams on 4 points. If Germany score, then that would be 1 point. So they would be on 4. Portugal would be on... Well, Portugal would top the group. If Germany score now, Portugal would be top. And France would be second and Germany would be third. So if Germany score, they are third. So if Germany score, Germany and Hungary switch. Even playing for France, he's still got that Spursy gene in him. Harley said, I think at Money in the Bank we get Roman versus Dominic. I don't mind. They could have a great story and match, but after that he needs gain some muscle. Ball into the middle of the park. The money is in the underdog overcoming the odds. Come on, Days. You've watched WWE long enough. Well, it is still... Oh, I'll tell you what, it's horrible weather in Germany. Horrible weather. Ball to the back post. No joy. Germany are trying, but yeah, the weather is horrific. It's actually got a bit of a mist. There's a bit of mist. It's that heavy that there's like smoke that's kind of coming up from the ground, and it's just, look at it. I don't even know if you can play in it. It looks like I can't stress it enough. It's torrential. It's torrential rain. It is horrific. I don't even know. I seriously don't know if this is playable. People are actually leaving the stadium. Well, I think what they're doing is they're moving up out of the stands. So what they're doing is that where they've been sat in the stands and the rain's coming down, they're actually retreating back to like the concourse area. It's a rainy, moody day in Munich. I thought only England had weather like that. If football was scripted, Hungary are defo winning tonight. Well, look, it's going to be slippery. It's going to be, do you know what I mean? The ball's going to be zipping around out there. It's going to be hard to really get a hold of anything. Pass. I mean, like, there's a bit of standing water. They just, well, I say a little bit of standing water. There's tons of standing water. Just played the pass and the ball just kind of rolled a little and stopped. It's going to disrupt passing and everything. It's really interesting. It's really, really interesting in Munich. France is playing bad. Downpour, says Sonny. Ball played over. Hungary on the attack. Hungary on the right-hand side. Charging forward. Trying to get onto the inside. They're on the edge of Germany's penalty area. Shot from a long way out, and it's well over. That's very wasteful from Hungary. I got to tell you, the Hungarian fans are singing and dancing, and the rain is just battering them. The German fans have got out of the way. The Hungary fans, look at them. They're all in that one stand, just bouncing around. Sean Russ on live streams revealed NXT could be losing some 10 names in a draft. Look at the camera on the field. You can barely see out of it. It's madness, isn't it? Absolute scenes in Munich. Absolute scenes. Hungary cares not for the rain. No, they're not bothered. They're not bothered in the slightest. Their fans certainly are. I don't. If you used to ask the Hungary players, is it raining? They might be like, I'm not sure. Just imagine they're so focused on what they're doing right now. Trying to play on the inside. Shot from distance. I mean, this is where your goalkeepers really are going to have to earn their pay. Like, the rain's coming down. It is so heavy that it is going to reduce visibility. Like, certainly shots from a distance. But not only that, it's all slippery and... I mean, they're going to... Like, the shirts are sticking to them and... It's turned into a... This isn't a football match. It's just a wet t-shirt contest. That's what the Hungary-Germany game's turned into. It's just a wet t-shirt contest. I think we all know what game Austin's watching. Days, if the Euro final is on BBC One, I might cry. Well, England, France. England are going to have to play currently the world champions. Euro final is on both ITV and BBC, says Dave. Dave in real life said, I just put the Hungary game on and wow, their fans are loving this rain. Here's Diego Jota, plays it out to the right-hand side. Ball played into Ronaldo. Ronaldo in the penalty area. Plays it back. Look at the weather. Look at the rain. Ronaldo's gone down. It's going to be another yellow card, I think, to a French player. Yeah, look, Ronaldo with his tricks. Oh my God, the rain. Germany trying to defend. And they do. We've got 4 minutes left of this first half. There's a player down. There's a Hungarian player down. I love it when it's raining during a football game. Imagine WWE in the rain. Hayden says, I love the rain, but I don't like getting wet. It's kind of cool when you're inside and it's battering it outside, isn't it? That's kind of cool. You know, when you're inside and you're nice and warm. And outside, it's just absolutely torrential. That's a nice feeling. Feel sorry for the animals when that happens, though. We've got, like, sheep in the field over there. I always feel sorry for them. I used to love playing basketball in my driveway in the rain. Gary said the wet Germans are losing. Ah! Austin says, make it rain more. Right, here come Portugal playing the ball down the right-hand side, and it rolls out. Anna, shout out to you. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, Hungary, looking at the possession stats for, like, Hungary and everything, 27% possession. Germany, 73. So, Germany are in a good place with possession. 6 shots, 2 shots on target. So, you look at those numbers, and it's looking pretty good for Bert. Obviously, the one that matters is goals scored. That doesn't look great. And neither does who England have got to play next, in all fairness. I mean, of all the teams to play, I'd take Hungary, of course. Oh, it goes down in the penalty area, but... Oh, he points! He's given it! It's a penalty to France! Penalty to France! Oh, look at that dude dressed up as Obelix, Asterix and Obelix. Wow, scenes. Scenes. We've got a penalty. Yeah, they're saying it's not a foul. Penalty to France. Oh, so much drama. So much drama. What happens if France score now? If France score, this would be 5-4 for Portugal-Hungary. We go back to playing Portugal. If France score now, we go back to playing Portugal. What does that mean now if they score? It would mean England face Portugal. Right, I mean, it's quite a controversial penalty in all fairness. Germany. Looks like looks like that German game at the moment. It's coming to the 45th minute. Looks like it's going to end 1-0 half time. It's been overruled. Has it been overruled? Did he say it's been overruled? No. No, it is. It's a penalty. It's going to be Benzema. Benzema's taking it for France. So it is a penalty. Benzema about to take it. Here we go. Scores. France score. France are level. So, France are level. That surely means now this goes back to being England-Portugal. So, Benzema scores. I thought it was going to be Mbappe, actually, that took it. Goal for France. Such drama. Well, this is all right. This is all right. If France get one more, then it's Hungary that England will play. If France get one more, we play Hungary. Oh, my God. That is brilliant. Get one more, France. Get one more. Cool penalty. Imagine instead of the rain, it was cream, and that was Daisy's chat on Monday. Why the hell did the goalkeeper fall to the left side when the ball was going to the right? Well, you have to just pick a side, don't you? It's too difficult to wait and see which way the ball's going. You can't react quick enough. The speed the ball's going, you just have to pick a side. So a lot of goalkeepers have it well planned in advance that if this person's taking it, I am going left or I am going right. And you just have to pick a side and go with it. That's why you often see penalties taken and keepers dive in the wrong way. Because you just have to go to the side you think it's going to go. Ronaldo in the centre. Ball played in, but couldn't get through to him. So, yeah, they're drawing at the moment. That puts Portugal on 4. France on 5. Hungary on 4. Germany are going out. And it comes down to Portugal and Hungary. And Portugal beat Hungary. Mbappe went down. Referee not interested. Andres said, you deserve to face France. No, we deserve to face Hungary. Right, so I think that the game has ended. Or gone to half-time, I should say. England currently playing Portugal. Of all the options, gotta say that's all right. Days Hungary, really, you've forgotten about Iceland. But we've got to play someone. Haven't we? We've got to play someone. Wow, we're into like the 50th minute here. I'm a keeper. Is speaking facts. I normally just pick a side. I sometimes stare the person taking the penalty in the eyes and look at their movement and make a decision off of that. Yeah, plenty of drama. The guy on the BBC saying that he thinks there's a lot more twists and turns to come. I mean, if you are joining us, England have been playing Portugal, then they played Germany, then they were they were playing, who were they playing? Germany at the start, then it was Portugal, then it was France. Now it's back to being Portugal. Yep, right now the table is France, Portugal, Hungary in third. Days. England just needs 63 more to beat Sri Lanka in the first T20. Cool. Harley says Germany 3, Hungary 4, Portugal 4, France 5. Remember, Hungary held Portugal scoreless for 83 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be easy, but come on. Come on now. We can't be starting to fear Hungary. Do you know what I mean? Come on. There's got to be a line somewhere. I think it's all well and good saying, I'd rather not face the world champions. I think it's all well and good saying, I'd rather not face Germany. They've looked very impressive. Certainly in that win over Portugal, they looked absolutely irresistible. Portugal are the current European champions. I mean, you're probably going to have to face one of them. If by absolute fortune we end up getting Hungary, that you've got to be over the moon with that. You've got to be. I'm pretty sure the country will be dancing in the streets if we end up playing Hungary. Would it be an easy game? Absolutely not. But it's Hungary. It's at Wembley. We've got a week to prepare. I'd take that all day long. Austin said, I love Iceland. I thank them for all the ice they've given me that I put in my drinks. How things have changed. England comfortably winning their group and Germany losing in the rain. If Hungary wins the Euros, can you shave your beard? Sure. If Hungary win the Euros, I will shave my beard. Currently, right now, they are going through. I think currently, right now, Hungary have got 4 points. So, as of right now, it would be Switzerland, Ukraine, Czech Republic, and Hungary would be the 4 third-placed teams. They also exchanged the ice trays I fill with water with ice cubes. I don't know what I would do without them. England will play in a Fatal 4. As England, I'll take whoever we get, and that's a question mark. Harley said, let's go Hungary. If you're going to shave your beard, can you stream it? Well, I would do it in the Euro finals. I will do that deal. If Hungary win the Euros, then at the end of the final that we do, the stream, I will shave my beard. The beard shaving must be streamed. That's fine. It's not a problem. If Hungary win the Euros, I will gladly stream and shave my beard. MK Gooner 92 said we were also dancing in the streets when we got Croatia in the World Cup semi-final. True. Random wrestling question. What is your wrestling dream match? Probably Undertaker Sting. If they could both be in their prime, that would be awesome. Carl says, shave the beards. I will, if Hungary win the Euros. Holy cow, are you serious? For real? Sure. If Hungary win the Euros, I'll shave the beard. What would you do if England win the Euros? I would get absolutely smashed off my face. I would be a drunken mess. And I probably would then need reminding that England had even won it. Anthony said, get ready, it's going to happen. Daddy Garrett just saved a little bit of my beard, says Hayden. Undertaker's thing would be amazing. Chris said, what a great tournament. We're not even at the knockouts. Yes, she is. She will be. You're absolutely right, Anthony. She'll be giving them half-time team talks. What does the equation have to be for England-Hungary? Very easy. Hungary wins and France wins. If Hungary wins and France wins, then England play Hungary. Right now, Hungary are winning. We just need one French goal. We just need France to get one more goal, and for Hungary-Germany to end the way it is, then it would be England-Hungary. People were dancing in the street. I was at work watching the Croatia versus England semi on a small TV. A drunken live stream. If you get smashed, then you've got to live stream that as well. Well, we'll see what happens in the final. We need to find out who's going to get there first. That's never a penalty for France, says Nate the Great. I'm not sure either were penalties, if I'm being honest. I think both of the penalties were a bit questionable. I understand the French keeper came out and punched the Portuguese player, but he did get the ball first. There are so many demands on Daisy's beard. Why not bottle and sell the famous wrestling Days beard? Because that's just weird, isn't it? I don't want to be that person. I would love Frog's legs if the French score and Germany lose. So they are just going over to that other game and just showing us what's been happening in Germany versus... I'll tell you what's been happening. A lot of rain, a lot of bad weather. That's what's been happening over in Germany. It is fascinating stuff. I really will be surprised if Germany go out here. I mean, I'll be shocked if it ends 1-0 to Hungary. I'll be really shocked. New Zealand needed 139 to win the final. Kane Williamson got 50. New Zealand beat India by 8 wickets to become the first Test cricket champions. Congratulations to New Zealand. Days, can you download Pizza Sauce Simulator? They've added a new topping. James Kenny, shout out to you. Sounds great. Your mobile phone sounds like it's full of horrific games, though. So, yeah, as it stands, England are currently playing Portugal. I'd take it. I'd take it. Well, here too. Days, you've bet the beard every stream. You are always right. Days, Italy will destroy Austria on Saturday. Be a great game. Be a great game. I think Italy will go through that, yes. But, you know, Austria have got some decent players. But it'll be a good little game, that. I think the bigger game that day, it's the same day, will be Wales versus Denmark. I think what happened with Eriksson was, you know, I think it's really galvanised that Danish team. Denmark, they're all right. They've got a good goalkeeper. They've got a few good players, but they were never really a team that was going to trouble this tournament too much. But now, after what happened and the fact that they were on the brink of going out and they've managed to go through, you know, they needed a big result against Russia and they got it. They won 4-1. You know, that was huge. So, yeah, it was a big result for them. And I think it's going to be hard for Wales. I think Wales to beat Denmark is going to be very, very difficult. We have snow and rain here. It's bad weather, says William. Sonic said, do you play 2K14? I do not. I'm just looking to see which ones I've got, actually. I don't play any of the 2K games. Netherlands versus Czech Republic has been confirmed. Is it really Netherlands, Czech Republic? I know that Czech Republic are through. And I know that Switzerland are through. Definitely Switzerland, Czech Republic. And I think the Ukraine are guaranteed as well. So, but that's interesting. So, Netherlands, Czech Republic. What a game. I tell you, England might be doing okay here. Croatia, who finished third. No, Croatia finished second in England's group. They look to be getting Spain. Wouldn't want them. Czech Republic now look like they've got the Netherlands. Wouldn't want them. England, you know, if France score, might end up getting Hungary. The trouble playing France is we have to make sure they shave their armpits, says Anthony. Right, we are about to go back to the second halves. As soon as I heard a cricket game can last a week, I was out, says Chris Zuba. Cricket's great. Such an interesting game. It is almost 2 a.m, and the only thing keeping me without falling asleep is your stream. I just finished watching Loki episode 3. Carl said, my wrestling dream match is the original Kane against an undefeated Oldberg. BBC just talking about England, and obviously we don't see England for a little while. So we are about to go back to the second half. Obviously, what I'm hoping for is a France goal. I really do want England to take on Hungary of all of these options. It's going to be so interesting to see what Germany do. It's going to be really interesting to see what Germany do, how Germany are going to come out. They're going to have chances. This I can see England facing a few other teams other than Portugal before we get to the end. So we're going to have to see where it finishes. But right now, England, Portugal, I'll take it. Got to take it. Got to take some. You got to face one of these teams. And of these options, I'll take Portugal. Is the stream tomorrow the predictions and recap? Yes. Austin said I have to root for Portugal because I have to root for Ronaldo. What are the chances of France qualifying? They've qualified. The chances are 100% because they've done it. Even if they lose this, France can't finish bottom. So they would go through in third place, and they've already got 4 points. So France are through. It's 72 degrees in New York. Wow. %74% possession for Germany in that first half. 8 shots. Only, in all fairness, after all of that, only 2 on target. Only 2 on target for them. Right, the players are emerging at the Munich Arena. The hatch had come up, and out came the players, which blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Look at that. They emerge from under the ground. And they're walking onto the pitch. UEFA do a really good job of making sure the games actually kick off at the same time. So even though these players are out, they won't actually kick off until the game kicks off in this one as well. Do England have to face teams from this group? Yes. Yes, whoever finishes second in this group is who England will face. So we've got this Germany game in Munich. We've got Portugal, France in Budapest. And there's a couple of changes being made by both teams. So, Dean is on for Hernandez. Right, watching the Euros has made me excited for the World Cup. Hopefully, the US will qualify, says Jimmy. Well, yeah, I hope so. You lot weren't there at the last one. And I always feel like the US, it's such a big country. So into their sports, it is a shame for it's a shame for the World Cup if the US aren't there, to be honest. Michigan's weather is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Right, wow, there's a bit of a delay here, which is a bit annoying. One of the Portuguese players is having to put some tape around his boots. So we've just got a little delay. We are back underway in Germany. Okay, so we're about to get back underway. They were making us wait. We're almost 2 minutes into the game over in Germany. What is this delay? Here we go. Boom. Right. Right, so we are underway, up and running. At the end of this 45 minutes, we will know who England will be playing. Germany in Hungary's penalty area. The sun has come out by the looks of it. There was no way that torrential rain was going to be able to continue like the way it was. Absolutely no way. It's one of those kind of horrific torrential downpours. But now the sun's out. So I don't even know if it's raining anymore. It might be raining quite light, but obviously they've all got fresh shirts on as well. I mean, how much of that would have been a problem for Germany? I'm not sure. So, you know, how much easier is it going to be now that there's the sun shines out and they can kind of see what they're doing a little bit better? Who do you want to win? I want France to win and Hungary to win, and then England will play Hungary. Tharuka says, Captain America can still do it all day. Ronaldo can do it every game. Marvel fans know what I'm talking about. Hayden, shout out to you. Ball played in. France on the ball, and it's in! Yes! Benzema scores! This is exactly what we wanted! England! Is it in? Is it a goal? Don't you dare... Oh. It looks tight. They've said it's offside. I mean, VAR must have looked at it. VAR, they are doing a goal check. We're going to VAR. And it's been given! Come on! England are currently playing Hungary. England, Hungary. Oh my God! England, Hungary. England, Hungary. England, Hungary. Oh my God. England currently play Hungary. End the games! End the games! Oh my God. Hey, that's 2 goals for Benzema. End the games. That's it, innit? It's like 46th, 47th minute. Oh my God. Ronaldo tries to head it in. I want to see another French goal, another Hungary goal. That's what I want to see. I just want to get this cemented now. No messing around. Let's just get this cemented. It's coming out. It's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. Love's got the world in motion, and I know that we can through. Ah, there's the table. Ooh, 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 ooh. Portugal are going out right now. Portugal are getting eliminated right now. Oh, it means Germany stick around in the tournament. That's the only problem. Portugal have gone from facing us at Wembley to going out. Wow. Wow, James said, end it. End it. Oh, we've got scenage absolutely everywhere. We've still got 40 minutes to go. Oh. This is brilliant. This is perfect. Shot straight into the arms of the keeper. Havertz. I tell you, when this group was announced, straight away, everyone was like, myself included, straight away, everyone was like, right, Hungary bottom. So, Hungary bottom, what 3 teams? How do we separate Germany, Portugal? No one. I didn't see anyone predicting that Hungary were going to finish second in this group. I mean, maybe we should take something from that. As you know what I mean? England, you should be better than Hungary. So, the fact Hungary have played all of these teams and they're currently second in the group England should take a lot of encouragement from that. Maybe we're just like building these teams up. Perhaps we're just mentally making them better than what they are. I still don't want to play him. Oh, he only just came on? No way. He's literally played about 6 minutes. Wow. Dinya has gone off. Pulled his quad. Right, Germany have got a free kick. We need a ref stoppage. That's what we need. Ball into the centre. Oh, I can see my heart being broken with like a late goal somewhere. That's what I can see. Mbappe trying to break away. He goes down. Oh my God, right now it's Hungary. That now means that during this one stream, England has been in line to face all 4 teams. Right now, like we started off, didn't we? We started off with England playing Germany. Then it became England-Portugal. Then it became England-France. Then it was England-Portugal again. And now it's England-Hungary. It's changed 5 times during this one stream. Oh my God. I wish this was like the 92nd, 94th minute, not the 52nd and the 54th minute. If Portugal loses and Germany loses, going to still move on because they are third. Portugal lose and Germany lose. Germany will move on because they're third. Yes, the third place team here looks almost certain to go through. I mean, Germany are on 3 points, and their goal difference is going to be fine. Germany need to lose considerably to go out. Now, I can't see that happening. If they're going to lose, it's probably going to be this 1-0, isn't it? But honestly, there's every chance that Germany score. So, if Germany do score, and it's a draw, that would put them on 4 points. It would put Hungary on... Oh, no. If Germany score, it's England-Germany. This is hard, isn't it? Right now, it's England-Hungary. 1 goal by Germany. It becomes England-Germany. Right now, I go from the best match possible to the worst match possible. I do not want Germany. Right now, it's England-Hungary. 1 goal for Germany. Looking at the table, looks like it will make it England-Germany. Germany cannot score. They cannot score. Portugal need to bring on Bruno. Days are Germany and Portugal at 3. Is Portugal 4th because they don't have as many goals? Portugal are 4th. Currently, Portugal are going out. I think it might also come down to when they played each other, because Germany beat Portugal. So that might be a factor as well. Right, ball goes out. We've played 10 minutes of the second half so far. We want France and Hungary. We do, yeah. We want it just to end now. That's what we want. Portugal need to bring on Oliveira. Portugal need to just lose this game. That's what they need to do. They need to lose this game, and they need to understand that it's not all about them. That's what they need to do. For once, they need to think about England. Ball rolls out. It's very tense. Gundogan is going off in Germany. Goretzka is coming on. Almost an hour played in Germany right now. Hungarian player on the ball. He gets fouled. He goes down. Hungary are going to have a free kick. Well in Germany's half. I can't have Portugal losing. I would miss Ronaldo. Well, just watch him next year at whatever team he plays for. He's currently at Juventus in Italy. So, just watch him there. You'll get over it. Days, an Englishman scored to play the worst German team in decades at home. The game is about glory. Days, an Englishman scared to play the worst German team in decades. This game is about glory. I don't want to play Germany. Did you see them against Portugal? Did you see them against France? Like, you might say this is the worst German team, but they've put in 2 very good performances. And in fairness, they've been all over Hungary. They just can't. They've had 73% possession, 12 shots, 3 on target. Even if this is like a rubbish German team, I do not want them. I don't want to be facing them. You know what the Germans are like against the English. I'll take the glory of beating Hungary. That's what I'll take. I'll take the glory of beating Hungary at Wembley. I'll take that glory. I'll take whatever glory gets us to the final. Out is Ronaldo, left-hand side, trying to whip the ball in, but the ball bouncing around. Shot, save. Penalty? Penalty to Portugal. No! No! No penalty! No, he's got his arms out the way! He's got his arms out the way. He turns like this. Ball hits his arm and it's a penalty! Oh, what is this? This referee just loves it, doesn't he? He loves it. You get a penalty! You get a penalty! You get a penalty! You can have a penalty! Everyone gets a penalty! Penalties all round! What is this absolute nonsense? We need an investigation here. This guy is being, you know what I mean? Someone said, look, I need you to give like over 2 penalties away in this game. That's what's happened. Someone's got to him and gone, if you can give like 3 penalties away in the game, we can make big money. Ronaldo. I mean, I have got Ronaldo in my fantasy team, so it's quite good for that. So I'll take this, but France need to score again. Second goal for Ronaldo. So Ronaldo scores in the 59th minute. England are no longer playing Hungary. I don't even know who they're playing now. It's 2-2. So the Hungary dream is over. Oh my God. Who are we playing now? Right, let's have a look. Who are we playing now? Hungary have got a free kick right on the edge of Germany's penalty area. And it goes wide. Okay, so draw. 5-4. Hungary winning. We're playing Portugal. I'm a Ronaldo stan, says Austin. The ref is trying to sabotage England. I know. Oh, who remembers when we were playing Hungary? Do you remember that? Who remembers when we were playing Hungary? That was great. I remember those times. Those times were great. Yeah, Ronaldo and Benzema, 2 goals each. Looks like Benzema scored like right after each other, but it was either side of half time. He scored in the 45th and the 46th. Oh, Days, how much sleep have you got? I did all right last night, but I just don't think I've caught up, if that makes sense. So I have managed to get a good amount of sleep last night. Oh. I mean, I'll still take Portugal. Still better than playing Germany. Still 1-0 to Hungary. Such drama. Such drama. It's changed 6 times now who England are playing. Germany still need 1 goal. No, they don't, do they? Germany are 4th. Well, que sera, sera, eh? Come on, rest of days, you can do better. WWE Network, brothers, shout out to you. Hope everyone is doing well out there. I mean, if we end up playing Portugal, it's Portugal. So be it. You know. Oh, look, they've got a free kick now. Currently, Germany are going out. Right now, if the games end now, Germany is eliminated. England play Portugal. Right, ball. Hi, that's a real waste by Portugal. Real waste. Germany into Hungary's penalty area, whipped in and headed away. Rain has completely disappeared in Germany right now. Into the 65th minute in Germany. Short corner by Germany. Playing it out, edge of the penalty area. Pumped in to the back post, headed away by Hungary. It's dramatic, innit? Germany have scored. Germany have scored. Oh no, I haven't got that. I'm still 1-0 Hungary. I've got Germany down and there's about to be a free kick. There's a yellow card. Oh, people are celebrating a Germany. Everything is changing. Germany have scored. I haven't got there yet. I can't confirm that. I'm still living in a land where that's not happened. But it is a free kick to Germany. Germany whip it in. Goalkeeper misses on the line and Germany have scored. No, it's true. The rumours were true. I don't even see who scored it. It's confirmed. So what the flip does that do to the table? Both teams are drawing. We now play Germany. Havertz. Oh my God. I do not want this. Hungry goal. No. 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 I don't have any... Ah! What is going on? What is this game? What is this game? What is going on? It's 2-1 Hungary! Oh my God, from the pits of depression to the streets of New York. I don't know where I am. Oh, the scenage. So who are we playing now? What's going on? Who are we playing now? We're not playing Germany. Only now am I getting the goal. There's the head and they concede a second goal. Oh my god, the scenage, the scenage. Right, let's change this over. Hungary have scored 2. Oh, Hungary have scored a second. Germany must be gutted. Absolutely gutted. I'm not gutted. That surely means we're not playing them now. As far as I know, things just go back to as they were. So that must be Portugal. Must be Portugal. I think that must mean we're playing them. I'll have to double check. I'm just guessing now. Let's have a look. So if both games are draw... Yeah, I was right. Portugal. Portugal. It goes back to as it was. Oh, my God. Hey, do you remember when we were playing Hungary? Do you remember when we were playing Hungary? Oh, we couldn't go back to playing Hungary. It's back to Portugal. Yeah. England are still playing Portugal. It's back. Oh. Oh, and another save. France are desperately trying here for us. Come on, France. Pogba whipping the ball. Goes wide. Couple of saves there by Patricio. If France score, England play Hungary. Oh, my God. I can't cope with this. I feel sick. It's an incredible save. It's an incredible save by Patricio. Look at that. One-handed. Right hand. Another one there as well. How dare he? How dare he deny us? What a shot. Brilliant save. One-handed save. That might be the save of the tournament. Look at that. That one's very good. Yeah, Patricio. What a save. Right, we need France. We need France to score. Ball into the centre, into the arms. Hungary are bouncing. The Hungarian fans are into the final 20 minutes. What drama we have had. What drama we've had. Oh, if only Raw was this entertaining. God, it's been everywhere, hasn't it? It's been absolutely everywhere. I was gutted when Germany scored. Thankfully, that only lasted about 60 seconds. 60 seconds and we were back to where we were before. Right. Still 2-1 in Germany. Muller has come on. Timo Werner is on as well for Germany. Germany could be heading out, I believe. Days, it looks like Palace are getting former Dortmund manager Favre, who managed Dortmund from 18. That would be a great appointment for them. That would be an incredible appointment. Germany have scored. Have Germany scored? Come on, Hungary. 2-2. Right, I can't confirm this because I'm, like, behind. Diego says, oh, no. Right, we might have a Germany goal. Amazing stream. This is so much fun. Wow, you've got to thank the footballing gods for this one. This has got nothing to do with me. I don't... That's fake news. Right. Guys, you know me. I'm only confirming when I'm seeing it. I'm only confirming when I'm seeing it. I am still seeing 2-1 Hungary. It's all right. I don't believe it till I see it. Well, unless a lot of you are saying it, but I know what you're like. You could troll me. Easy. Into the arms of Patricio. Right now, it's Portugal. I'll take it, but there is a better prize out there for England. There is a better prize out there, and that is undoubtedly if we can face Hungary. 20 minutes to go. We just need a France goal. That's all we need. A France goal. We just need one goal from France. One French goal. They've got to be good for something, the French. They've got to be good for something. Nothing flashed on my phone. No German goal. Repeat, no German goal. Here comes Portugal. We definitely don't want Portugal to score. Ronaldo's scored enough. He doesn't need to score anymore. Into the final 18 minutes. Germany are losing. The shots of the German fans getting frustrated. Shots, I mean, like, honestly, the Hungarian fans are bouncing up and down. So much excitement in the stands for the Hungarian fans. Oh, it's such a good save. They keep showing that Patricio save. Thanks for the breaking news today, telling us every single time Days is serious when he says repeat. This is a nightmare, says Legend Killer. Bruno Fernandes is coming on. Bruno is coming on for Portugal. Bruno on for Portugal. I don't like seeing that. Neves coming on. When we went to France to win, they didn't win. So use reverse psychology. I'm not using any psychology. I just want France to score. I just want Hungary. We are one goal away from getting a team we never thought that we would face. We've been sitting here going, oh, I don't want Germany. Oh, Portugal look good. Oh, France are the world champs. Oh, blah, blah. And it never crossed my mind that we might actually get Hungary. And we are one French goal away. Right now, you would say Portugal is looking the most likely for us to be facing. The problem we've got is that if Germany score, it will be Germany. We cannot have a German goal. That would be the biggest disaster. If we end up facing Germany, it'd just be awful. Here comes Mbappe, whipping it into the centre. No one there. Into the arms of Patricio. Obviously, Germany are going to be throwing everything towards Hungary right now because it looks like Germany could be going out. This good... I think they're a good German team. I mean, they managed to put on a real performance against Portugal. Did not expect this result. Days, I am loving this. Dude, we're all sort of loving it. It's all a bit nerve-wracking. It'd be great. I wish the England football team were doing live reactions. Could you imagine watching the England football team, seeing what they're thinking? Because they're watching these games. They'll have both games on at the same time right now. So they'll be watching both games at the moment. Seeing what team we're about to face. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be cheering France at the moment. Currently Portugal 2, France 2. I mean, what a day for goals. We've had so many goals today. So many goals. Earlier on today, we had Spain winning 5-0. Ball pumped forward into the French penalty area. Hungary are a surprise package. Well, I need France to deliver a surprise package. I need one more surprise package from France. It's a great goal. Look at that. Just showing the second Benzema goal. Germany trying to defend a little here as they're being pushed back into their own half. But the ball played into the halfway line and they start building another attack down the left-hand side. The noise from the Hungarian fans is amazing. Actually, I don't have the noise coming from... I've got the noise coming from... Yeah, I can hear them now. Turn that up and turn that down a little. Germany on the right-hand side. We're approaching the final 10. France. Oh. Days wants a surprise package from France. My emotions have been all over the place, says Connor Spain. I know, buddy. I know. I'm right there with you. Ball played into the middle of the park. Germany on the ball, looking to whip it into the penalty area, straight through to the Hungarian goalkeeper. Oh! Come on, France! Need one goal! Into the middle. Oh. Looks like it's going to be a corner to France. Is it? Oh, it hasn't gone out. Throw into France. That was Bruno Fernandes. Even if we don't play Hungary, I just want them to go through, says MK Guna. Connor said, this is stressful. I know, buddy. I know. It's really stressful. I mean, if it's Portugal, it's Portugal. Portugal at Wembley. Portugal at Wembley. It's going to be a close game. I seriously think it's a winnable game for England. Yes, Ronaldo's a problem. But I think it's a game that's winnable. France, the world champs. I don't know. Whenever I was doing my predictions, I had France winning this. Sometimes I even had France in the final against England at Wembley, and every time I picked France. So I can't really change my mind. So I really don't want France. And I definitely didn't want Germany. So I suppose I have to be happy with Portugal. Ball goes over. Feeling so many emotions throughout these games. England are going out no matter who they play, says Mouldy Spoon. Well, that could be true. Dalot's going off. Dalot's coming on, sorry. Dalot for Man United player. Days, if France win and Hungary win, Portugal are out. Good. Get rid of Portugal. Don't like them. They're a bit of a problem team. Get rid of them. I mean, that's great. We get rid of Portugal, so we won't have to face them. And it means England play Hungary next. It's win-win. It's win-win. A problem team goes out and England get, like, the most favourable next game they could. That would be perfect. You couldn't script it better. Come on, Ronaldo. Score again, says Nick. We definitely don't want that. Austin says Ronaldo is a sexy legend. He is. He really is. But he's a sexy legend that I think would enjoy putting his feet up at home. You know, he's getting on a little bit now. So he scored his goals. He's had a lovely time. But it's time for him to go home now. So we definitely just need France to get a goal. Ball just edging past the post for Germany. Oh. It's just inches wide. I feel like Germany look a little like England. Like looking at like Germany just putting balls narrowly past the post and things not quite going for them. It's so weird seeing that for Germany. It's normally what happens to England. Days of Hungary win. I will support England in the last 16. Connor says, come on, France. Come on, France. Come on, France. Portugal. Into the penalty area. Cleared by France. Ronaldo should return to his home of Man United next season. If Germany lose, what will happen? Well, right now, Germany are going out. Germany are going out and England face Portugal. So right now it's England, Portugal in the next round. But that has changed about 6 or 7 times. And at one point we were playing Hungary. And then the ref gave away a stupid penalty that wasn't a penalty. And ruined it. He's ruined it. Into the final. 10 minutes. Let's go, France. Goal for Germany. Oh, my God. That is the worst thing that could have happened. If it really is a goal for Germany, that is the worst thing. That means it's England, Germany. Don't, you better be trolling. You better be trolling. The fact that so many of you, Hungary couldn't hold on. German goal, no. Oh, now they're showing it on the BBC. This is a disaster. What is happening? Why is it all falling apart now? Oh my God. Well, it might change again. So, does that mean Portugal are going out now? Who's going out now? Are Hungary going out now? Oh, I'll be gutted if they're going out. Oh my God. This is a disaster. Now we need Hungary to score and France to score. And we've only got 8 minutes. If Portugal win, we play France. Oh, God. You got ahead of yourself, I know. Oh, it's heartbreaking, it. So right now, I think Hungary are going out. And those Hungary fans have been brilliant. They've been bouncing around, shouting around. Yeah, Hungary are currently going out. Oh, at one point, they were second. At one point, they were second. Oh, it's England, Germany now. Oh, my God. Well, look, let's see. Let's see how it goes. It might not stay this way. Who made this group? I don't know. The devil? I mean, it's hard to see Hungary getting another goal in it. Backheeled, edge of the box. He went down in the penalty area and he really hacked away at him there. Let's have a look. I think he gets the ball, though. Yeah, he gets it. Gets the ball. No penalty. But should be a Hungarian corner. Days, guess what? It's coming home to France. Richard said, I'm getting nervous now. Nick says, come on, Portugal. Wow, I mean, it's just absolute disaster, this is. It's just an absolute disaster. The absolute one team I didn't want. Biggest day of the tournament. If France score, that'll just be gutting, says MK Guna. Well, I don't even know what that would do. To be honest, the table, every goal seems to change the table. And we're into the final 5. Streaming Saturday, Sunday this weekend, says Dave. Portugal, Belgium. Is that what it is? Is it currently Portugal versus Belgium? S. Bassett said the only way England can win is by picking up momentum and passion, not interested in boring our way to the quarterfinals. Beat Germany, the country goes wild, anything possible. Ball played into the middle. Germany looking for a header. Germany looking most likely to get the winner. Well, you know, whoever we get, we're gonna have to believe. that we can beat them. Come on, Germany, says Scott. Come on, Hungary, get another one. Oh, it's heartbreak for Hungary. I'm gutted for Hungary. They don't really deserve to be going out here. They've worked so hard. You know, and they might end up with 2 draws in this group of death. A defeat on the very first game and then 2 draws. They might have drawn against Germany and against France. I mean, it's heartbreak for them. But right now, it does look like a couple of... it does look like both of these games are going to be draws. Days, is this the last group games? Yes. Ashton says England are at home. They are. That will help. I really didn't want Germany, though. Our history with Germany is awful. We beat them in the final of 1966, but since then, like, whenever we've played them, it's just been awful. If Germany score again, we play France. I don't want them either. I wanted Hungary. And I think Hungary wanted us as well. England is screwed against everyone. Well, that is what we've learnt today. Absolutely. Really, we're just choosing who do England get knocked out by. German fans waving the flags. Obviously, they are not going out. Whoever finishes third here looks like they'll go through. Days, it's not fair because the last 16 in the quarterfinal and the semi-finals are all at Wembley. Yeah. It's only the same as if England are hosting the tournament, so... At least England don't need to pay for a flight home. They can just drive. Yeah. And that's, you know, walk if they have to. Be more positive. Well, I will. Once we, right now I'm just a bit down because I wanted Hungary. And at one point tonight we were getting them. And if it's not Hungary, I would take Portugal. I didn't want Germany. Not after what they did to Portugal. But, you know, we've got plenty of time. We'll prepare. We'll get ready for it. We'll take it a step at a time. And, you know, it is what it is. It's a good point. The commentator's saying the problem by playing anyone in this group is they've had to have big game after big game after big... They're in big game mentality mode. Like, they're sharp. They're ready to play. They're at the races. England, have they had big games? Was it a big game against the Czech Republic? Yeah, I mean, they're just passing it around. We've got 4 minutes in Germany. Hungary is an easier opponent. Yeah, absolutely. Why do you want it to be Hungary? Hungary are one of the lowest ranked teams in this tournament. A team to turn up, beat the other, it just depends. Yeah, it's certainly not the end of the world. Do you know what I mean? We were always going to have to play a team from this group. And one of them is the world champions, one of them's the European champions, one of them's Hungary, and the other one's Germany. So, in a way, if we've managed to avoid the world champions and the European champions, you'd still take that as a win. It's just Germany looks so impressive against Portugal. It was just domination. But it really does look like a draw. We've got a couple of minutes left in Germany. We've got about 4 minutes left here. French player goes down. To those saying it's unfair, England playing at Wembley, haven't Germany, Italy, Denmark and Russia? 10 seconds till Germany face England. It looks like it's going to be England-Germany. Yeah, I mean, it does. Do I want Portugal to score now? I think I do. I'm trying to figure it out in my head. I think I want Portugal to score now. Is the referee doing something here? The referee's talking. It looks like there might be a penalty or something. I don't know what's happening. There's a bit of confusion because he's not gestured to anything. He's just talking to a couple of players. No, I think there is a potential penalty check, I think, by VAR. So VAR are checking for a potential penalty, but the referee doesn't seem interested in it. It's ended 2-2. No penalty. So the check is over, and people are saying that the game in Hungary has ended, and it has. It's ended 2-2 in Germany. Yeah. Two. Oh, is it a penalty? No. No. Germany 2, Hungary 2. That is full time. I still think a goal here changes things. If Portugal score, I think we play Portugal. Isn't this mental? Isn't that mental? We've got down to the final minute of the final game in the groups, and England still don't know who they're playing. And we're sitting here waiting because a goal for either team changes things. It's still insane. Hungary are out. If Portugal win, who do they face? If Portugal win, they would go top of the group, so they would play a third place team, I think. What a good day of football. 13 goals. It's 3-2 France. I've got that live, bud. I can see that one. No one seems interested in scoring. There's about 45 seconds left here, isn't there? It looks like it's going to be Germany. At the end of the day, it looks like it's going to be Germany. A link is on the memorial page. Thank you. I'll get that sorted. Wow. That's going to make it really real as well. To see the memorial page. That's sort of what I've been waiting for, I think. Kind of, emotionally. To see the memorial page. But it's full time here. It's ended 2-2. It's ended 2-2 everywhere. It's 2-2 everywhere. And it's going to be Germany. England, Germany at Wembley. I mean, it sounds very tasty. It sounds horrific. This is a German team that have just drawn 2-2 with Hungary. I'm just trying to find any crumb of comfort right now. This is a German team that lost 1-0 to France. But it's also a German team that beat Portugal 4-2, and it's the Germans next. It's our arch nemesis. Ugh. This is a tournament way better than the Copa America. The games there are boring. Oh, I'm gutted about it, man. I'm gutted about that. I know I shouldn't be. I know it shouldn't really matter. We had to play someone, but I just didn't want the Germans. Let me know your thoughts. Edward says bye-bye, England. Poor hungry man. The Hungarian fans were bouncing. They were so... Hey, we should know all of the games now. We should get a full list of all of the games. So who goes into third place? Into third place in the group goes Portugal. Yep, so Portugal. So we should be able to work out A, C, D, F. Who's got Switzerland? France. Yeah, I really want to see what the next round games are. Alright, let's try and find that list. So it's actually ended A, C, D, F, A, C, D, F. So the winner of A, C, D, F, A, C, D, F, yeah. So the winner of B plays 3F. The winner of C plays 3D. The winner of E plays 3C. And the winner of F plays 3A. So it is going to be... Oh my god, this is a nightmare. It's going to be France-Switzerland. France versus Switzerland. It's going to be the winner of E. Sweden versus Ukraine. Sweden versus the Ukraine. It's going to be the winner of C, which is the Netherlands versus the Czech Republic. So Netherlands versus Czech Republic. And then winner of B, which is Belgium, will play... Is it Belgium-Portugal? I've got Belgium-Portugal. Right, if I've got this right, you can just search on the internet. What, for the games? Well, if I've worked it out right, that's what I've got. Italy, Austria, Wales, Denmark, Croatia, Spain, England, Germany, Belgium, Portugal, Netherlands, Czech Republic, Sweden, Ukraine, and France, Switzerland. So, if the information I've got and just worked out's correct, that is the next round of games. So, I'm going to say Italy win, Denmark win, Spain win, England win. Lol. Belgium-Portugal is a hell of a game if that is true. If it really is Belgium-Portugal, that is a hell of a game. I might be leaning to Portugal on that one. I don't know. That's a hell of a game. Netherlands, Czech Republic, I'm feeling Netherlands. Sweden, Ukraine, I'm feeling Sweden. France, Switzerland, I'm feeling France. So I think, yes, Days, it's right. Oh, boom. Okay, beautiful. Well, there we go. So, Belgium-Portugal for the next round. That is, what a game that is. Belgium-Portugal, what a game that would be. Croatia-Spain is tasty. England-Germany is tasty. I mean, I feel like England-Germany might just be the game of that round. I think England-Germany might be the game of that round. Belgium, Portugal's amazing. Croatia, Spain's amazing. And then I think the others you can kind of see who would go through, or at least who's firm favourite. Oh, Portugal, Belgium. Man, those games are tasty, says Nathaniel. Those games are tasty. And there is the grid right there. So if England get past Portugal, if England get past Germany, they're going to get Sweden or the Ukraine in the quarterfinals. I'll take that all day long. If we get past Germany, Sweden or the Ukraine, that will take us to the semis. Honestly, if we get past Germany, we could get to the semi-finals. And then look, we've only got to worry about Netherlands, Czech Republic, Wales or Denmark. Like, Netherlands is not harder than Germany, in my opinion. Czech Republic, Wales or Denmark. We've just got to get past the Germans. We've just got to get past the Germans. A lot of the harder teams are on the other side. Did you see the other side of that draw? Oh my God, where's that graphic? We need to look at it again. England. Okay, the next game is tough, but if we can get past it, this is a great draw. Oh, I've just got some real encouragement there from that. I really want to see that graphic again. Euro draw. Give me that knockout thing. Where's that knockout thing that we just saw on screen? We just saw the tournament and how it looks. I've got the matches, but I don't have how it, like, the winner of this plays the winner of this, blah, 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 blah. Right, do you know what? I've got something here. I've got something. Right, this isn't the greatest graphic in the world. It's not the best graphic in the world, but it'll do. It'll do the job that we need it to do. Let's go to Google Drive. Let me grab this graphic and I'll show you the draw. I think if you're an England fan, you're going to be quite excited by this draw. I was excited by this draw when I just saw it. Because I really think that if we get past Germany, and there's a good chance, look, it's at Wembley. We've got to get that enthusiasm. We've got to get that belief. So if we can get past Germany, this is very, very encouraging. Very, very encouraging. Let me find this graphic, so I've got no idea where it's saved. Hang on, is it in downloads? Where the flip has it gone? Right, bear with me. There it is. Okay, there is. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so at the bottom, you've got all the teams playing each other, and then your quarterfinals, blah, 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 blah. So, look at that. England, Germany in the centre. England, Germany. Winner will play Sweden or the Ukraine, right? The other side for us is Wales, Denmark, Netherlands, Czech Republic. I mean, I'm sorry, but I fancy England against Sweden, the Ukraine, Wales, Denmark, Czech Republic. Only Netherlands would cause me a bit of concern, but by the time we're playing them, it's the semi-final. So I think there's a good chance that it's England, Germany. Say England win. I think it's England, Germany, England, Sweden, England, Netherlands. That's not of all the options, that's not the worst path. Is it? That's not the worst path in the world. England, Germany, England, Sweden, England, Netherlands. On the other side, look at this side, Italy, Belgium, Portugal, Spain, France. They're all on the other side of the draw. We're not going to have to play France, Spain, Belgium, Portugal or Italy until the final. The final. That is a very... Germany are tough. There's no denying it. Germany are tough. Get past Germany And then I think we've got a decent quarter-final game. It's either Sweden or the Ukraine. I mean, honestly, we can't be upset about facing Sweden or the Ukraine. Once we get past that, we're in the semis, and it's probably going to be the Netherlands. So, semi-final, which is in London, by the way. Both the semi-finals are in London. So, it would be England. I mean, look at this. England-Germany in London, right? Then we go to Rome, and we play either Sweden or the Ukraine. Then we're back to London, where we would play the Netherlands. And if we get past that, we're in the final. And then over on the other side, we play in the final. It would be Italy, Belgium, Portugal, Spain, or France. One of them, I think. Wow. England need to turn up. Ashton says it could be an England-Wales semi-final. Could be an England-Wales semi-final. If Wales get past Denmark, I mean, tough for Wales. They've got to get past Denmark. Then probably Netherlands. If they can beat Denmark, beat the Netherlands, then they'll be at London, where they'll play, hopefully, England. Days, England would want Harry Kane to have a good game against Germany because Sterling is the reason why you are in the last 16. The time is now for the boys to show what they can do. England have got a pretty good draw going forward. Yeah, I am so excited by this. I am so excited by this draw. I must admit, I was down when we got Germany. I was like, oh, this sucks. But the way that the rest of the draw has fallen, the way that this has actually now played out, okay, tough game against Germany. It's going to be tight. Can we squeeze a 1-0? Can we just get through? Because if the next game is Sweden or the Ukraine after that, brilliant. Then we go to London where, Netherlands. I mean, Netherlands have looked really good, but by that point, we will have won 2 knockout games. We'll be in London. It'll be the semi-final. A semi-final of the Euros in London, having already knocked out Germany. And we're playing the Netherlands. It's the same situation for Germany. They will run riot. It is, yeah. I prefer Germany over the other 2. 2 goals in 3 games is not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. But maybe we were just like saving the goals. Did you think about that? Do you think we could probably score loads of goals if we wanted. We just don't want to. Days of England got Hungary. England would have had it easy, but it's Germany. Yes, it would have been easier if it was Hungary, but I have to take what I can get right now. And what I've got is this draw in front of me that is giving me, encouragement. My prediction for the final would be Italy-England, says Nick. Days, I'm a Germany fan. Don't count us out. I haven't. I didn't want you. I did not want you. But we've got you. It's in London. I mean, that's tough for Germany. Come on. That's tough for Germany. As much as we don't want Germany, did Germany want to be playing England in London? England, Germany. Winner will play either Sweden or the Ukraine. So, loving England's side of the draw. England's side of the draw, I would take that all day long. Just got to get past Germany. Then on the other side, look at that. Italy should beat Austria. We are heading towards Italy-Belgium or Italy-Portugal. Aren't we? Italy-Belgium or Italy-Portugal. And then probably Spain-France. So I think the quarterfinals, my prediction for the quarterfinals, it will be Italy versus Portugal. Italy, Portugal. I think they'll beat Belgium. I don't think Belgium have looked all that great. They've kind of been in first gear, and maybe now with De Bruyne they can, get into a different gear. But Portugal have got Ronaldo, and I'm going Portugal. If I have to pick one of them, I'm going Portugal. So Italy, Portugal, Spain, France. Won't be any surprises there. So Italy, Portugal, Spain, France. Spain-France will be a great game. Spain just won 5-0 earlier today. So I don't think anyone's going to be relishing the idea of playing Spain. I don't think anyone's going to be relishing the idea of playing Italy. So I'm glad they're both out the way. France is out the way. Portugal's out the way. That is a horrible side of the draw. Could you imagine if you was like Croatia? Poor little Croatia. You've got to play Spain. Then you're probably going to play France. Then you're going to play either Italy, Belgium or Portugal. And you're not even at the final. Poor little Croatia. And what? And everyone wanted to finish second. Yeah, wanted to finish second, did you? Oh, it'll be easier if we finish second. Oh, yeah, it looks easier. Oh, it looks like a right dream. Looks like a right dream over on that side. Oh, we should go for a draw. If we finish second, it's a lot easier. Yeah, that's right. We get Spain and we get battered by all the other teams over there. We've got a chance, says Legend Killer. France and Swiss, not Spain. Spain against Croatia. I think Spain will get through that match, and then I think they'll play France. Croatia are no joke. They turn up in the knockout games. They can turn up all they want. I ain't got to worry about them till the final. The only game Germany actually won was Portugal, and Portugal scored 2 own goals. That's it. That's the mentality that we need to have. We just need to not score any own goals. I think Italy, Portugal, Spain, France, Germany. I'm sorry, I have to stop you there. You've written England wrong. You've written England wrong. You've spelled England G-E-R. So, Days, all you can do is have faith and let the football gods sort it out. That's right. And if they are listening, can they please put us through to win this whole thing? Tharuka says England for the win. What are your predictions through to the final? Well, I think we're going to do a special stream tomorrow where we'll break it down. We'll talk about the best players. We'll talk about the next round. We'll talk about through to the final. I mean, I think, just to ruin tomorrow's stream completely, I genuinely am thinking England-Netherlands semi-final. Call me a fool. Call me a boomer. But I'm thinking England-Netherlands semi-final in London, right? Don't forget, guys. Don't forget, we've got Phillips and Saka, yeah? So, watch out, Germany. So, I'm going to say England-Netherlands in the final. If it's not England-Netherlands, then I think it'll be Germany-Netherlands. But, for the sake of mankind, let's make it England-Netherlands. Over on the other side, I think that's going to be Italy, who have just been absolutely delicious in this tournament. Could be Italy-Spain. I think Spain could get past France. I think Spain have clicked today. And I'll be very interested to see how they do against Croatia. So I think there's a very good chance that it is Italy versus Spain in that other one. It could be, if it's not Italy-Spain, then Italy-France. So I think Italy-Spain or Italy-France against Netherlands-England or Netherlands-Germany is my honest answers for the semi-finals. And that means that right now, to be perfectly honest, if I was a betting man, I would be looking at Italy, Netherlands, maybe. Or Italy, Germany. Depends. You just don't know who's going to turn. Or Italy, England, of course. You just don't know who's going to turn up. It's going to come down to on the day. Some of these margins are so fine. I just hope that Gareth Southgate right now has gone, right, Germany, let's go. And he's watching tape, making notes. Do you know what I mean? I just hope he's all over it. This is his, you don't understand, this is his redemption. Gareth Southgate missed the penalty in Euro 96 that sent England out. England were knocked out of the semi-finals of Euro 96 in London to the Germans. It went 90 minutes. It was a draw. Extra time. It was a draw. It went to penalties, and England lost on penalties. Who missed the penalty? Gareth Southgate. Who is England's manager right now? Gareth Southgate. This is the Euros. It's London. It was meant to be. This is Southgate's redemption. Yeah, you're going to hear all about this in the newspaper. The Sun are going to love this. All the newspapers are going to love this redemption, revenge time. Southgate's time for revenge. Yeah, Southgate, England, Germany, European Championships in London. This time, he can banish them demons. This is his chance for revenge. Oh, the story writes itself. Yeah, Richard said Southgate's redemption. Alex said, Days call Southgate, tell him to get his waistcoat out. Well, it says Gareth Southgate puts on Rocky's music and starts planning. Just a montage of him writing. Yeah, it's going to be like that, man. Telling you, he's got this. In Southgate, we trust. It's retribution for Gareth. Days hungry are out. That means you have to shave the beard. That's not what we agreed. Good luck, Days against Germany. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. Sonny's doing the ba 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 ba. Getting strong now. Can we find a picture of Southgate when he missed the penalty? I wonder if we can find, like, maybe we can use this as a way to get him to inspire him. Southgate Euro 1996. Let's have a look. There he is. Oh my God. Oh, in the rain. Oh. There he is. We just need to show him. Oh, stupid. Wrong file type. I mean, it was an ugly kit as well, wasn't it? Everything was wrong. The kit was ugly. I mean, we're England. We wear white. We wear red. Why the flip was we in grey? Who the flip put us in grey? Never again. Never again. They better not come out in grey. Could you imagine if they come out wearing a grey kit for this next game? I don't even think they've got one. They better not have one. I think the country would just reject it. There he is. Look at that. Look, you can feel the heartbreak, can't you? 1996. There he is. Look, 1996. Wembley Stadium. Ugly grey kit. But I think we only wore that kit once. I think that's the only time we wore that kit. He's took his penalty. I think it was saved. I can't remember. I've blocked it all out. And there he is. Look. The man has gone from that to the manager that we have right now. Oh, just show him that. Show him that. Just go, look, do you remember this? Yeah? Gareth, if you're watching this, do you remember this? You remember that, Gareth? Yeah? Time for revenge. Time for redemption. Time, it's time, Gareth. It's time. You've carried this around, haven't you? For 25 years you've carried this around. 25 years. Not anymore, Gareth. Not anymore. Your country needs you. Let's kick them out. They don't like it up 'em, Gareth. They don't like it up 'em. Sonny said he looks kind of cute. Days, can you download the game? It's called Salamander versus Gecko. Oh, I've heard of it. Grey. Yeah, no, it's definitely grey. Days thinks grey is green. It's grey. That's green. It's definitely grey. Yeah, it's grey. I mean, it is known as the grey kit. So it's definitely grey. Daisy's going mental. Now that Hungary is out, can we have a replacement team for the beard bet? You just want to keep betting it until it actually gets shaved. I'm on to you. I cannot wait for Saturday. These games are going to be so good. I can see Italy making it to the finals, undoubtedly, but who they face is up in the air. Hey, so what have we got? How do the games work? Let's have a look here. So on Saturday, we've got Italy. Yep. Saturday, we've got Italy. Oh, it says underneath. Saturday, we've got Italy, Austria, and Wales, Denmark. So we've got one game from each side of the draw. Sunday, we've got Belgium against... Sunday is Belgium, Portugal. Oh, beautiful. So Sunday, we've got Belgium, Portugal. We've also got Netherlands, Czech Republic. Oh, beautiful. Sunday's a great day. Monday, we've got Croatia, Spain, and we've also got... Monday, both the games are on the left-hand side of the draw. Croatia, Spain, and France, Switzerland. So we've got 2 games on that side. And then England, Germany, and Sweden, Ukraine. So there we go. Oh, England, Belgium, final. Tuesday at 5 for England, Germany. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin. It's grey. It looks green because it was raining, and grey looks green when it's wet. I don't know. Does this picture even look green? Let me have a look. How is that green? It doesn't even look... Maybe it's because I know it's a grey kit. So, I know it's a grey kit. I mean, like, the grass is green. And what he's wearing is... If people were to go, that's blue... If someone was to say to me that's blue kit, I'd be like, no, it's definitely grey. I know it's grey. It's called the grey kit. But it's not green. Hang on. Can I just tell you that was not the point in showing you that picture? That picture was to encourage Gareth Southgate. It's to fire him up. It wasn't to debate what colour the kit was. How is that grey? Oh, it's quite easy because it's grey. And it's known as the grey kit. That is teal. You might say that, but it's actually grey. Lauren said, are you going to do the rest of the games? Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm too heavily invested now. Diego said it's very grey. How is that grey? Oh, quite easy, because it's grey. England, Germany, Daisy's colourblind, confirmed. Yeah, I'm colourblind to the green that everyone's insisting that it is. When it's grey. It was a grey kit. I remember it was crying, says Anna. Yeah, it was a grey kit. And do you know what? In fact, it still is the grey kit. Days, what a coincidence. Southgate missed the penalty against Germany 25 years on. He is our manager against Germany. I know. Austin says it's not grey, but it definitely is grey. England couldn't beat... it's grey, but it's not a great kit. No, it's not a great kit. No. Daisy's Mr. Motivate. Hey, I'll send a clip over. Play the Dam Busters music behind, and we can get some stirring going in the background. Oh, I tell you what, there's just the build to that game on Tuesday is going to be insane. We're going to, especially here in England. It is just going to be coverage of every time an England player blinks. It's just going to be like, we've got some breaking news. Foden has just gone to the bathroom. He's just gone to the bathroom. Can we get cameras over to St. George's? Just every movement they make now is going to be covered. Now the tournament starts. Now the tournament starts. What we've just had is just a nice little kick around. It's kind of like, do you know what I mean? A few teams have come and gone, and I'm super sad for them all. But now the tournament starts. English fans hoping to make it to the finals is just cute. It's beyond cute. It's beyond cute. It's realistic. It's not great because it's pink. Everyone's calling in sick on Tuesday. Yeah, man. I mean, Tuesday at 5. Good for the kids. School finishing at 3:30. They'll get back in time. The question is, why are we even wearing grey? We were the home team, but yeah, it was Germany that wore white. All I know is we will not be wearing grey on Tuesday, right? It's going to be either the blue or the white, and hopefully we get the white. Hopefully we get the white. I don't want to go out to some other random away kit. I haven't actually heard what we're wearing, but we better just be in white. Put us in white at Wembley. How many? 45,000. If I'm Boris Johnson, I'm doing a press conference tonight going, ladies and gentlemen, we've happy to announce there will be 90,000 at Wembley on Tuesday. If I'm Boris Johnson, I'm doing that. And people will be like, you're mad, there's coronavirus. And they'll be like, yes, but it's one game. And you're only allowed to go if you've been vaccinated. And you've all got to wear masks. They better, the drum people better be there. I've missed the drum people. We need all them. We need the Barmy Army. We need England's Barmy Army. Out of the main strikers in the Euro, Harry Kane has been the most disappointing. Days will say they're wearing white, but really it's blue. Mitchell said, Days, I don't know much about soccer, but I know to call it football, even though America football is way better. I hope you're having a great week, Bird Mitchell. Shout out to you, my friends. I am having a great week. I was not having a great week until I saw, well, it's still not a great week, but having a slightly, I'm not even having, the draw's good. Karuto said, yes, it must be that way. It's the Euro final. COVID is rising. Days schools in my area are closing for a few weeks. Yes, but I know we've got to be responsible, but this is the Germans. Nah, in fact, that kit is yellow. AEW is returning Wednesday, but that's good. James Chadwick said American football is just full of wimps version of rugby. Shots fired. Tall Paul says Ronaldo needs one more goal to break the international goal record, which tonight he equalled at 109. Yeah, MK Guna said it was a great week when we were playing Hungary. That's true. Days wanted Hungary. I did want Hungary. Have you slept or ate yet? I've not eaten. I have slept, but I haven't eaten. Yeah, Sonny, thank you for that. I will definitely be sending flowers. I kind of think what we're doing from the community is the raising money for the dog's home thing. But, yeah, 100% I'm sending flowers. Not a good day for us. Well, he'd said this year's kit is clean. I like it. Mr. Meme said England couldn't beat Scotland at Wembley. How will they beat Germany or Netherlands? Oh, you're missing the point. You're completely missing the point. We didn't want to beat Scotland, right? I don't know if you've heard, but Scotland are talking about independence, right? And we really like Scotland, and we don't want them to go, so we've given them a draw, right? So that they can celebrate. Yeah, we got a point. We went to Wembley. We got a point. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, right. Brilliant. Well done. Okay, so well done, Scotland. You got a point. Yes, they're happy. That means now that they're not going to leave, right? So we've done it for the sake of keeping the United Kingdom together. But now we're ready to play ball, right? Now we're ready to play ball. And I think Germany are going to get full force of that. There's something here where Boris is talking to the Queen, and I don't know what that's about. Just trying to see what they were talking about, but yeah, Boris and the Queen having a conversation. Mitchell said, we all know that sports is more important than COVID. Well, I'm just saying that, you know, I just think like one game. Just one game against the Germans. Can we not have 90,000? We've got 45,000. Have we got 45? Yeah, we got 45,000 for this game against Germany, and then it goes up to 60,000 for the final and the semi-final. So we're at 50% capacity. Wembley will be 50% full. But all I'm saying is, can't we just leave the doors open, and if a few people sneak in, then so be it? Do you know what I mean? If another, 45,000 sneak in, then what are we meant to do? It's not our fault. Someone's left the B door open. Do you know what I mean? Daisy, I got a question. Fire it away. Sonny says, I want to talk to the Queen. She don't want to talk to you. Diego, shout out to you. Nathaniel said, how does it feel to have a night off from streaming? You can finally get some beauty sleep. Do you know what? It's far from a night off. Now that we know all of these next games, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 thumbnails to make now, right? So I need to make 8 thumbnails. I need to set up 8 streams with descriptions and tags and all of that kind of stuff. So that is hours and hours of work right there. So there's no night off for me. So, yeah, now that we know all of the next games, I'm going to be doing all of that. And then, as we said, tomorrow we'll be doing, for about an hour or so, we'll do what we've done tonight. I think it'll be really fun to just look back at the games, talk about some of the best moments, the best players, talk about what we're expecting, who we're expecting to go through. I know we've kind of touched on that here, but I think we can just focus on it a little bit more in a separate stream. So I think we could do that. Maybe even talk about players that might be worth having, because don't forget, your fantasy teams now, you need to rip them up, really, and make sure that you've got players from these teams, right? There's no point having players from teams that have gone home. You need players from these teams. So if you are playing the fantasy game, make sure that you're getting players from these teams. And obviously, you want players from teams that look likely to go through. So you could get an Austrian player, yeah, but I don't fancy them against Italy. You could get a Switzerland player, but are they going to get past France? So, yeah, I think all of us need to go away and look at our fantasy teams as well. Harley said, Days, it was the weather and we're not used to the rain and it distracted us. So that's why we drew with Scotland. Yeah, it was the weather as well. It definitely played a part. Definitely played a part. I think we were a bit confused. Like, it was a bit rainy and... Oh, someone said it was going to be sunshine. Bembo said, Days, I feel ill at the moment and I want the strongest medicine of all. I wanted England-Hungary and it's turned into England-Germany and sales have gone down. Alex said, I bet to go and change my team. And talk tactics. We can talk tactics. We can definitely do that. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest. I will. I know. I feel like I mention them a lot, but I love Tifo. I love Tifo. Tifo, the YouTube channel. I think those guys do a fantastic job. So I do like those guys. So if you are interested in learning more about football and you are interested in hearing more about tactics, then Tifo. Tifo IRL in particular is their new channel. It's where they sit down and just talk about the games. It's really interesting. Mitchell said, Days, just spread the rumour that whatever team England plays in the finals caused COVID. So if England beats them, they've beaten COVID. That's nice. I mean, it's a shame there isn't a team called COVID that we could all beat to claim that we'd all beaten COVID. Right. Imagine another shootout. Yeah, but this time we win. What about this time? It's England-Germany, penalty shootout, and Southgate steps up, and this time he scores the winner. Absolutely scenes. Absolute brilliance. Right, I'm going to call it quits there, my friends. Going to call it quits because, as I said, we will do a lot of this kind of conversation tomorrow. But big shout out to everyone that joined us. Really appreciate the support as always. Hope you enjoyed watching the game. And, oh, how dramatic was it? I mean, I think we were pretty much playing everyone at some point. But it's finished with Germany. It's the team I didn't want. But it's definitely a draw that I'm over the moon with now that I've seen how the rest of it has played out. So we've just got to get past the Germans. We've just got to get past Germany. That will be easier said than done. But let's see. Let's see. Right. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great evening wherever you are. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.